I don't want to wake up the baby. All right. All right, all right. Get my phone set up here. And where it's easy to pay attention to what anybody has to say or needs any questions answered. All right. So today we're going to be doing workout where we working our legs all day long. I mean, it's not really all day long, but you know, it's a leg workout. The pain after it's over is going to feel like it's all day long. But that's what we're doing today. We're doing a leg workout. So if you're at home and you want to try it with me, hey, you can try it because that's what we're going to do. Let me make sure I click on it here. After I do that, then I'll be able to see what any questions that you guys have right here. It just makes it easier for me, man. Y'all ask a question, I can see it right away. Boom. Now I can answer it right away. But if I can't get this thing figured out, oh, here it is right here. All right. All right, there we go. So let me make sure my sound is good. I'm gonna turn my volume up here. Y'all let me know if the sound is good. If so, we'll go ahead and get started. But send me a message on there, on the chat. Let me know if the sound is kind of scratchy or if it sounds like I'm in a pool or something like that. I say it all the time, but it's for a reason, because I don't want to do a live and then you guys like, man, I really can't hear what he's saying. Because if there's one thing I don't like, is when I'm trying to see a video or something like that and the sound is off. I mean, you're like, man, what? Dude, I can't hear what he's saying. I don't know what he's doing. You know, you just kind of feel like it takes away from the video. So give me a thumbs up if the sound is good, a thumbs down if the sound is bad, or sideways if it's, you know, it's all right. It could be better. So just let me know something in the chat. But anyways, today we're going to be doing a workout I call the Legsanity. And you're probably like, what's Legsanity? I never heard of that. That's because I made it up. So with the workout, I look at it like I'm just going to push my legs until they fall off, right? So what we're going to do squats, we're going to do hack squats, and we're going to do calf raises. We're going to do 300 of each. So it's like, well, no, I'm sorry. It's 300 calf raises. It's 200 squats. No, 300 calf raises, 300 squats, and 200 hack squats is what I'm doing. So be prepared. Got to push yourself. I even thought about doing a quick pump just to get my blood flowing and get going right. But if not, I might just do one little rep and then we're going to go ahead and put the rack up to where it needs to be, because definitely want to get the mind right on something like this. We're going to start off with the standing squat first. So we got to do 300 reps. But on it, we don't have to use this. I'm going to just lift this up and get it out the way because I got to move this bench press out the way. We're going to do the air squat. So it's literally, I'm going to be right here. Matter of fact, I probably can just move this by itself and do it right here. So we're doing 300 squats right here. But then when we do the hack squat, it's going to be with the weight. So it's only a 45-pound weight, but it's a lot of reps. So total reps is what? 3, 6, 800 is 800 reps. So we're doing 300 of the air squats, 200 of the hack squat, and then another 300 of the calf raises. So total is 800 reps. But good workout prepared for you guys today. Stay tuned. And if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not really into this content, no big deal. I'm not gonna be mad at you. It's okay. I won't be happy, but I won't be mad at you. As long as you hit the like button. If you hit the like button, hey man, that's cool too. I can dig that. So if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not too much into it, just go ahead and hit the like. Because if you hit the like, that's at least showing that, you know what? I'm not mad at this guy for trying to do something. And I can take that, right? So check that out. And then also on the chat, if you can, please, I tell people all the time, put where you're coming from, whether it's the city, state, country, I don't care where you're coming from, wherever you're located, put it on the chat, let everybody know where you are, and I'll make sure I get on the chat and I give you a shout out to where you're coming from. So if you're coming from Florida, where I'm at in Miami, put it on there. If you're coming from Tennessee, Mississippi, Idaho, Indiana, Chicago, Illinois, Michigan, New York, Texas, California, that's all over the states. Anywhere in the states, anywhere in any other country. I don't care if it's Africa, India, Asia, Spain, France, Europe, Poland, London, France, Paris. London, England, Paris, France, anyone like that. I don't care where you're coming from. The islands, what is it? Caribbean, somewhere in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Panama, Colombia, Brazil. Especially with, we got the soccer going on right now. We got the FIFA going on. So there's a lot of people from out of the country that's in United States right now. If you're here in the United States and you're from somewhere else, put it. If you're there where you're at, put it. I don't care. Just put where you're coming from. I'm going to give you a shout out. Just showing my little respect for you getting on here. And then, like I said before, if you like this type of content, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to go over that real quick. I got my water with me. And then I got some more water behind the camera that you can't see. That's why I ain't got a bunch of waters out here. And then we're going to move this bench press. And then we're going to get started on Legsanity. All right. Oh, and first off, did anybody put on the thumbs up with the sound? I need to know how to sound. If it ain't good, I need to know. All right, let's start off. We got, it's it Axton, is it Hines? I think it is. And saying hi. I'm going to say hi back to you. Appreciate you for being on here, man. Much love. Big thanks for you getting on here. And then we got Clark. It's 2723 saying hi as well. So appreciate it. Thanks for being on here. Thank you for being on here. And then we got K 5335 said, okay, with the crying and the love. So whatever it is, it must be good. So thank you. Thank you for being on here. And then we got Nate Cali Fitness. Let's go. Tron, what's up, brother? Bless you. Yeah, hey, man. Bless me, man. Bless you. This guy right here, Nate Cali Fitness, you see that? You see that name right there? That guy has always got excellent energy. If you like to watch somebody with good energy and does workouts and just get straight to the point. And look, another thing, he's like me. People say you got kids and how you do the workout because you got kids. He's got kids too. But the guy does whatever he got to do. He don't make no excuses. And that's what I love about him. He don't make no excuses and he gets the work done. So if you like that type of content, hey, man, check out Nate Cali Fitness. Always on it, man. He say, let's go epic workouts. That's what we about to do, man. We about to try to get epic. And then we are here to push out that positive energy. Facts. Tell them like it is, man. All right, then we got Kilo saying Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Tuscaloosa in the house. DeAndre. Sean say Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, I've heard that's a very, very pretty place from what I've heard. I've been to South Carolina plenty of times, but I have not been to Myrtle Beach. So I definitely need to check it out because I've heard it's very beautiful. And they actually have quite a few things to do from what I hear. I don't know. You might can tell me, but it's definitely something I think I need to check out because I've heard a lot of good things about Myrtle Beach. So shouts out to Myrtle Beach. And then St. Michael saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Thank you for being on here. And there's that I'm not sure how you say it. West, Winnip West, say I'm not in shape and it's summer sadly. Hey, don't worry about that. We can get you in shape. Follow these workouts, man. Try these workouts. As I always say, try it. If you try these workouts, man, that I do, even if you don't finish them, don't quit, but go until you get to failure. Because if you go until you get to failure, that means you went as far as you can. So guess what? If you go as far as you can, you're gonna get a lot of results a lot faster because you're pushing your body to the furthest point. And that's what I love to do. I love to push my body, do crazy workouts. And I got, just to give y'all the heads up, my next 5 workouts are already scheduled. I already made the thumbnails for them and I already put them out. So be prepared, and they're all challenges. We're gonna be doing challenges today. We got a challenge tomorrow. We got a challenge Friday. We got a challenge Monday. We got a challenge Wednesday, and we got a challenge Thursday. And then after that, I'm gonna get back, do a couple more design workout where it's for exercises. But these next 6 workouts are all challenges. So if you're looking to somebody to push you to do a workout, to give you some motivation, because it's just started the summertime and you're like, man, I only got this much time to get in shape. I'm trying to go to the beach. I'm trying to do this and that. Follow these workouts and you're gonna get there a lot faster. All right. So hang in there, brother. Don't quit. And then we got Ruby Williams, 2552, say, good day. I'm saying good day back to you. And thank you for being on here. I'm happy that you came, and I hope you enjoy the show, as they say. And then we got Suma, say, day, where are you? I'm in Florida. Miami, Florida is where I'm located. That's where we're at. South Florida, man. And then we got 3636. What motivates you to become vegan? So people ask me that all the time. They say, what made you become vegan? So the reason why I became vegan, my family, a lot of us die of high blood pressure. And it's at ages that makes no sense, in the 50s and 40s. And you're thinking, why are these people dying so early? And it's all the same thing. I don't want to be that. I don't want that to happen to me. I got kids. I'm already 42, almost 43. So I'm already in the time frame where we start to pass away. And I'm not trying to be like that. Not for no food. I ain't gonna let no food kill me. So I'm gonna stay on top of my workouts and stay on top of my health. The meat raises the blood pressure, what raises our blood pressure. And I don't need my blood pressure through the roof, all because I'm trying to eat some meat. And then a lot of people tell me, oh, well, you ain't gonna get you're not gonna be strong with the plant-based, or you're gonna lose too much weight. You're gonna be looking like a toothpick. And I say, well, we're gonna find out, because I hear it all the time. But I see people that are vegan and they're not big or whatever. But then I see vegans that's swole, and you're like, man, I didn't know you was vegan. So I'm looking at it like, if one man can do it, I know I can do it. That's kind of what I do. So I don't worry about what people say when it comes to like, oh, you need this, you need that. I'm like, whatever. Because when I go to the doctors and check my numbers, it's all through the roof. Everything. The last time I went, the last 3 times I've gone to the doctor, she's told me I've had twice at the same doctor and once with a different doctor. All of them said the same thing. They go, if all of our patients had numbers like you, we'd be out of a job. So I'm big on having good levels. Yeah. Having good levels to me is very important, health wise, because the better your health, the better you are. So that I stay on top of as much as I can. But I love being vegan, and even if my blood pressure wasn't the issue, I've been doing it so long, I still would do it now because I just love the feeling. That's another thing I love. Like health wise, I have so much energy, right? I can go play basketball all day long, go play football all day long, play with my kids, do all these things, and I don't have to worry about being like sore and stuff like that because my diet is so clean. I don't even have to worry about those things. And I'm not the one that is all up in people's plates. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you shouldn't eat that. You shouldn't eat this. You don't need to eat that. I'm not him. I do this for me, right? I do this for me, and when my kids eat, I feed them what I eat. Why? Because I want them to be healthy too. My wife, if she chooses to do whatever, that's on her. My friends, if they choose to do whatever, that's on them. But for me, I'm eating vegan for the rest of my life until I'm gone. That's just my choice. I'm gonna keep working out, and I'm gonna try to stay in my best shape possible. All right, Then what was the next one? Say Shaq. They say Shaq says, is BJJ good to get fit? What do you mean by BJJ? Let me know let me know what you mean by that. Wiley Ray, I wanted to be shredded. Well, if you want to be shredded, follow along what I do, because I can get you there. I'm gonna give you some tips. If you do sprints, that's gonna help. Sprints will help. Drink a lot of water. That'll help. What else? No, little lizard over there. Drink a lot of water. Also, when you do your workouts, like I was saying to the other fella, work out until failure if you can. If you work out till failure, you're going to see fast results because you're pushing your body to the limit. And another thing I love to do muscle confusion. People always ask me, what is muscle confusion? Confuse your muscles. It's that simple. The words say it all. You tell yourself you're going to do 10 pull-ups. Well, do 12 pull-ups and do, after you're doing those pull-ups, I don't know, hold for 10 seconds. And then get on the ground and do some push-ups. But you only projected yourself to do 10 pull-ups. You do all those other things, and you mixing it all up. You're throwing your mind off. When you throw your mind off, you throw your body off. When you throw your body off, you get fast results. Run sprints, muscle confusion, push your body to failure, drink a lot of water, drink healthy, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to get in the shape that you're trying to get into. You're going to get shredded. Keep doing it. Stay with it. Don't quit. Charlie Eldridge said, what do you think about Jesus? I love Jesus, man. I'm a very faithful person. My whole entire life. You know, I lost my parents as a kid, and it didn't stop me from serving God and from serving Jesus. It didn't change anything. Like I stuck with it. My dad taught me discipline, and I do it on an everyday basis. That's what I do. Say how you stay lean, my brother. So, just like I was saying, I was teaching the other lady. I do these certain things with the fasting, here and there. I push myself to failure. I eat vegan. I drink a lot of water. My workouts. You'll see if you want to subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe because I'm gonna tell you right now. These challenges that I do, I push myself to the limit. When most people will quit, I use my mentality that gets me through it. Because a lot of times the workouts can be extremely hard where you're ready to just throw in the towel and you're like, man, I don't want to do this no more. Or this is too much. When I get to that point, that's when I really focus in and I just go after it because it helps me build myself. Like helps me build up and become stronger mentally. And when I become stronger mentally, I feel like I can do more. No matter how hard it gets, I feel like I'm climbing another mountain. And when I get to the top of that mountain, I want to get to the top of another mountain. And it just helps me build my mental, and it also helps my strength and my focus. So we got then Simon 9294. Yeah, I'm the same. My father and his father have high cholesterol and high blood pressure. Can I get enough protein on vegan? Oh man, plenty. I think I tell people all the time, a lot of our thinking is just what we know. So we go off of what we know and what we hear on TV. But do we really do the research? Because when you really do the research, you find out, like I did, to where it's like, man, vegans, they got all kind of protein. Why do we always say there ain't no protein in vegan diet? Because our thinking of a vegan diet is salad, right? Fruits, vegetables, salad. That's vegan diet. You know, that's what we think. That's how I thought. So I'm sure a lot of you probably think the same way. I totally understand. It makes sense because it's just what we know. And I tell people all the time, we have this box. They teach us what's inside this box. But actually, when you go outside the box, you learn, oh man, there's a lot more to this. This actually does work. But you've been taught inside the box, just like I was. And when my brother tried to do a vegetarian a long time ago, I thought he was crazy. I was like, man, this dude lost his mind. He's going crazy. Don't eat meat. What's wrong with him? My mind was inside the box. Then I learned all this kind of information. I'm like, man, what in the world? You can get a whole bunch of protein on the vegan diet. After I learned that, I was like, well, what's the big deal? And I tried it. That's my favorite word. Try it. I tried it and I learned out that, you know what? Yeah. If you do the workouts, you eat healthy and you eat when you need to, that's like anything else. If you saw my meals, you would think I'm eating the same meals as other people. I just take out certain things that will take it away from being vegan, because the way of being vegan is just taking out the animal product in the food. For instance, if you cook a spaghetti, you might put meatballs in it. Okay, well, I'm not gonna put meatballs in it, but I still put the marinara sauce. You know, I put my fruit, put my vegetables in it with it, mix it up. Tastes great. I just took out the meatballs. No big deal. And that's a vegan diet. I mean, that's a vegan meal. There's so many ways. Pancakes. Okay, well, a lot of people make pancakes. They use eggs and they use cow's milk. Okay, well, I'm not gonna use cow's milk. I'm gonna use almond milk, and I'll use the egg supplement. And when you taste them, you go, man, these pancakes are very good. They're still pancakes, but we just been taught inside this box is the only way to make the meal, right? That's kind of what we've been taught. But as soon as you step outside of that, you learn there's plenty of different ways that you can make something and it still tastes good or even better. A lot of the foods I cook, if I give them to my kids the way that we all know, and then I give that same food the way that I cook it, they'll choose my food because they're like, this tastes better. Now, it depends on the person, right? It depends on the person, but it just shows you that it's just learning different ways to do other things. But you can do it. Believe me, I promise you can do it. All right, then we have Simon 9294 said, also, what about libido and erections? Well, if you want to know about that, I'll be honest with you. As soon as I start being vegan, man, all I can say, everything goes through the roof. I'm not going to get too much into it, but just know those things become very easy. And if you have those issues, I can promise you those issues are going to go right out the door. Yeah, just being honest, they're going to go right out the door. It's going to take care of it instantly. And you know, my brother, he wanted to do the diet, and he called me. He was like, man, you didn't tell me it was going to do all that. I'm trying to tell you, it's because your blood flow is clean. So when those issues come upon you, then guess what? They're going right out the door, because now you're eating clean. So your entire system's clean. And your entire system's clean, guess what? Yeah. All those things go through the roof. If you don't believe me, all I can tell you is those are facts. All right, then we got Sunyu 3636. My diet is mostly vegan. I drink skim milk too. Okay, so you drink skim milk. Oh, so that's the one thing you do that's not vegan. You drink skim milk, because skim milk wouldn't be vegan. You'd want to do almond milk, soy milk, oats milk, one of those choices if you want to have your milk be vegan, because skim milk is still coming from a cow. So, all right, then we got Focus 777. Let's go, champ. There it is. Oh, hold on, we got Brazilian Jitsu in here. Is that where you coming from Brazil, man? You coming from Brazil? Oh, the BJJ. Oh, that's right. You was asking me the BJJ. So Brazilian Jitsu is what you was asking me. I don't do Jitsu. I don't do Brazilian Jitsu. I don't know if you do, but if you do, I'm sure any kind of workout is good at the end of the day. But I don't do it because I don't do too much of, I ain't gonna say too much. I don't do any kind of fighting. But I'm not saying you shouldn't do that or whatever. But if you do it, if it's a workout, any workout is good. You know, any workout is good. There's workouts that are better and there's workouts that are not as good, but any workout is something, and that is always good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Facts. Then we got Wally Ray. What if I'm lean? Should I still do cardio? I'll be honest with you. My cardio is sports. Just running, I don't do it that much. I don't do that much. Just like running miles, I'm not big on that. Not saying there's anything wrong with running. That's healthy. That's good. But I personally don't just like go run a bunch. My running is, I'll go play football for some hours. I'll go play basketball for some hours. I'll go play with my kids. That's my cardio most of the time. Sometimes I'll do a run. You know, I'll do some miles or whatever. but I'm not big on doing it consistently because if I were to do a lot of running, then it's gonna kind of take away my mass. So I like to keep my mass because it shocks people when they go, "Man, you're vegan." So that's why I do it. Not just that, but I like to, me personally, I like to keep my mass. So kind of what it is. All right, and then we got, and what do you think about calisthenics? Calisthenics, I love calisthenics. Here, I do calisthenics and weights on my channel. If you looking for somebody who does calisthenics, I definitely do calisthenics. And then I do weights as well. So they call us the hybrid, as you would say, because I do both. I go back and forth. I'll lift weights and I'll do calisthenics. Sometimes I do it in the same workout. Kind of like, for instance, we're going to do air squats, right? After the air squats, we'll do calf raises. But then we're going to do the hack squats with weights. So we're going to be doing both. But I love calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, muscle ups, dips. I do it all. I mean, now, don't get me wrong. The guys that are able to do like just the handstand push-ups and stuff like that, I can do a handstand, but I can't do a handstand push-up. So I wouldn't say I'm elite on calisthenics, but I definitely can hold my own on calisthenics, if that makes any sense. And then we got Grace 5236 saying hi. I want to say hi back to you. And then Sean said, bro, you got good genetics also. I would like to say that I got good genetics, but you know, my brother, I have one brother that looks just like me. Looks just like me. We're 8 years apart. We got the same mama, same daddy, same genetics. And if you saw him, you'd be like, well, why he didn't get the genetics? Well, he did, but he stopped putting them to the test. And that's the key. If you don't push yourself, even if you got good genetics, I'm telling you right now, at my age, when you hit 38, 39, genetics, they going out the window. Now, some people can stay skinny. You can stay skinny, right? They just eat whatever. They can stay skinny. They get old. They still can eat whatever. Some people can do that. But like staying in shape, tip-top shape, them genetics, when you get at that age, after that, they start going out the window. The way to maintain it, you got to do it yourself. You got to do the hard work. Because my brother, he used to be in, you know, six-pack and all that, but he stopped working out. We got the same genetics. And you'll see, since he stopped working out, he looks like he stopped working out. He's not a big fat guy or anything. He's just not in the greatest shape. But that, you know, that just kind of shows to you that no matter what genetics you got, if you don't put in the work, you're not going to keep the six-pack. You're not going to keep looking in tip-top shape unless you keep doing the work. So I just try to keep doing the work, and I have never taken a break. And what I mean by never taking a break, there's never been a time where I just went like a long period of time without working out. I think the longest I've gone without working out is like 2-3 weeks because I had gotten into an accident. I cracked my skull right here on my head. You know, I'll try to scoot in and show you just so you can see right there. I cracked my skull in high school, so I had to go a few weeks without doing any workout. But other than that, since I was 5 years old, I've been doing kind of workouts like push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. I wasn't using weights growing up because my dad told me not to, which I'm happy he did. But definitely put in the hard work and you get the results, man. Oh, then we got Wally Ray saying, gave me a tip. Thank you. Thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Much love. Big thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we got Yishi say, what do you do for work? So I do this. And also I'm a appliance installer. So I install appliances. I have a company in Houston. We install appliances there, like hoods, cooktops, refrigerators, ranges, and stuff like that. And here I do that as well. And then I'm like a handyman. So I'm that guy that, hey, can you fix my door? You know, my door. Oh yeah, I'll fix it for you. You can go over there and fix it. Oh man, I wanted to put a such and such here. Can you put that? Yeah, I'll put it in. I'm real handy with I'm real handy. I built my kids a playground. Then I built them a dome. I'll show you real quick just so you can see. But I'm a real handy type guy. So this playground, I built them here. I built them that. And then this dome right here, I built them this. And now they want me to build them like a kind of like a pull-up thing to where they can have like a monkey bars to where they can have like the pull-ups and then a rope and stuff like that. So that's my next build for them. But yeah, I'm a handyman. That's what I do on the side, handyman, and then I teach training on YouTube. This is what I do. And then we got Hollow Man 1403 saying hi. I'm saying hi. Thank you for being on here. And then we got say name some proteins. You want vegan proteins like tempeh? You want chickpea? You want soy? What do you want? Like there's lots of proteins that you can do. To be honest, think about it. You probably look on. I'm gonna give you an easy way. You probably use your phone for everything, right? You can literally just type in vegan proteins, and you'll see there's ridiculous. I mean, lentils, beans. There's so many different sources of protein that you can get. But as I was saying earlier, we think protein is meat, right? That's what our brain puts. The word protein, we see a meat next to it, right? That's how I used to think. So I understand. But then you learn the protein. There's so many different sources. Like I said, you got soy, you got lentils, you got beans, you got tempeh, you got chickpea. These different proteins that you can eat. And then you go, man, there's a lot of proteins that I can eat. Yeah. And understand this. Understand this as well. We don't need as much protein as we think we do. The government will teach us, oh, you need protein. You really don't need that much protein. The other source that you need with the protein, you need a certain amount of calories. If you're trying to get bulk, think about it. When bodybuilders want to get big, they make sure they're eating a certain amount of calories. It's not always just protein. They make sure they eat their protein, right? But you can count those proteins and count calories, whether it's how you're going to eat it. If you're a carnivore, you eat meat, or if you're like me, you're eating vegan. The protein is a protein. It's that simple. But I think the government, they put in our head that protein is meat. Protein is meat. That's it. No, it's not. There's lots of proteins. So, yeah, man, plenty of protein. If you eat anything you want to know about that, I can definitely help you with that. All right, then we got Lopez say, treasure, God bless. Thank you. Thank you very much. At James Nelson, T97T, what's your age limit when you're going to stop working out, OG? And I mean around 80 years old. Me? My age limit is when I die. So I'm not stopping. There's only two ways I'll stop. I'll become handicapped and I can't move my arms and legs, because even if I become handicapped, if there's one side that I can still use, I'm going to keep working out with that side. But I'm not stopping until I'm gone, right? That's how I think. There is no age limit. I look at it like this. I'm going to work out as long as I'm brushing my teeth. If I'm in my 80s, I'm still brushing my teeth. Yep. So if I'm in my 80s, I'm still going to work out. I'm not stopping. There isn't a point where I can say, okay, that's where I'll stop. My mind is well past that. My mind is going until working out is so important to me. It's not a time limit. I guess that would be the best way to answer it. It's not a time limit. It's a lifestyle, and it's in me no matter what. So no matter what my age, no matter what I look like, I'm doing it. It just is what it is. Oh, say Bashir GG say with the tip. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And then we got K7D. I'm from South Africa. South Africa in the house. Let's go. Man, respect. We got somebody from South Africa. Y'all hear that? Got a bee over here. I'm about to try to get him out the way before he come bite me. All right. South Africa in the house. Shouts out. Then Will Shane 68 said coconut milk vegan. Yes, coconut milk is fine. You can drink coconut milk. Good source, my brother. God whom comfort. I see you, brother. Nice form. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then Jessica Smith saying with the flex. Thank you. Mafia Jagger say you look professional without a tattoo. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. People ask me that all the time. You don't got no tattoos? Nope, no tattoos. Never been into tattoos. Don't want no tattoos. Just me personally. I like I like without. I don't want any on me. I know it says in the Bible no tattoos, so I don't want no tattoos. Now I'm not saying, oh no, if you got a tattoo you're a bad person. I'm just saying me, I don't want it. But that's just my personal opinion, you know? Not criticizing anybody for having them, but I don't want them. So I'm Levite Dakalo from South Africa. So appreciate you. Appreciate you coming from South Africa, man. That's mad respect. Who you going with in the FIFA World Cup? And then we got James Nelson say, do you like going bowling, bro? Man, I'll be honest, yes. I'll be a liar if I told you no. My dad was a bowler. He was actually a pro bowler in, man, that would have been in the 60s. And I was very surprised the first time I bowled with him. Because he was just telling us, oh, yeah, I can bowl. And we didn't think nothing of it. Then he went out there, he hadn't bowled in years. Just starts off just throwing strikes like they're not nothing. He's like, yeah, I got to warm up. I'm thinking, man, you just threw like 4 strikes. What are you talking about, warm up? But he was a pro bowler that he didn't tell us until we got a little older. And we're like, oh, wow, no wonder you're so good at bowling. So, yes, I'll be honest. I do love bowling. I haven't done it in a while. I've only done it a couple times since I've even lived here. But I do love it, though, when I get a chance to do it. With the kids, it's a little more difficult. But, hey, man, do what we got to do. All right, then we got D9E saying hi. I'm saying hi back. Lou1, Lou2. Height and weight. I'm 6'5", 205 pounds or 202 pounds. It seems like at nighttime I'm about 205. In the morning, I'm 202. But I don't know. It just changed. But it's always around 202 to 205. Pretty much is my weight. It fluctuate, but always pretty much in between that little number, 202 to 205. Say, Dan, your shoulders, you could put on some real mass. Yeah, I could definitely put on some real mass. That is a fact. But I choose to just stay lean and fit. It's just my choice. The reason for it, I want to always be flexible and be able to do things with my kids. I love being able to do stuff with my kids. My kids are always trying to push me, playing and stuff like that. And it definitely helps. Sometimes if I get too roughhousing, I might get a little sore. But even when I do get that, it's this stuff I take called CMOS. It's CMOS gel. Take some of that. And I'm telling you right now, it works miracles. For recovery, for gut health, if you have like gut issues, or if you got thyroid issues. Any one of those, I'm telling you right now, you take this CMOS gel. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab it so you can see. Here, let me grab it for you. So what you want to do is when you get that, you want to type in the Vegantron code if you want to get some. And you can order yourself some CMOS gel. I get it from Mermaid's Garden is where I get it. I have different ones that you can get. This one here is the cinnamon roll kind. And let me tell you, oh, it's good. It's good, man. Cinnamon roll. But it's the Mermaid's Garden. You see right there, Mermaid's Garden. You can look on their website. Just type in the Vegantron code and you get the discounts on it. Or if you want, you can always go to my Instagram. My Instagram is Vegantron _fit. And on there, you can go to the link tree, and it's probably a lot easier to do. It's just a lot easier process. You go there, like I said, it's Vegantron _fit is my Instagram. Go there, hit the link tree, and you'll see it right there. You can pick whatever choice you want, click on it. It's going to already put the code because all you're doing is clicking through my link tree. And a lot of people do it that way because it's just a lot easier process. But however you want to do it, if you're trying to get something that's going to help with the gut, fast recovery, or thyroid issue, please, I'm telling you, go get some CMOS gel. That is the way to do it. All right, let me put this up. And then also, drink a lot of water too. Drink a lot of water if you can. Water runs through you, and it also just helps you for that recovery with that CMOS gel. So check those out. But we're going to get started, man. Oh, hold on. Simon Mason, 9294, Thank you, bro. I respect your wisdom and opinion. No, thank you. Thank you for the tip, man. I thank you very much. I'm out here working my butt off and you showing love. So mad respect to you. Appreciate you for doing that. So we're going to get started with the workout right now. But after every set, I'm going to, matter of fact, hey, let me get a quick pump real quick. Let me get a quick little pump, man. This ain't going to hurt, man, nobody. A little something. We'll do this little quick little pump, and then we're going to get right into the workout with the bench press. This is 135 plus 35, 185 plus 25. So 185, that's 205 plus 50, 255 plus 10 plus 10. So this is 275. Most people don't warm up with 275, but I'm not really warming up. I just want to get a quick pump. So that's why I'm doing the 275. Otherwise, I would usually go a little lower, but I just want to get my mind right. Because we're talking 300 squats here, right? So that's not a little bit of squats. So I'm gonna just do this to get my mind right. I'm sure my first 2 reps are probably gonna be terrible, but then your body kind of grabs a hold of what the weight is after that, and then you just kind of keep going after that. So we're gonna do a quick little pump here, and then after that, we're gonna move these weights. I'm gonna move this bench press out of the way, and I'm gonna start doing the squats. So let's get this 275 just to get a little warm up going. Then we're gonna jump right into the workout, man. And I'm gonna keep answering the questions, so y'all can keep answering them. I mean, keep the questions coming if you want to, because I'm gonna keep answering them. Let's go. All right. Quick little, I don't know what that was, 10 or 11 reps, a 275. No warm up. That's kind of like my way to warm up. And a lot of people go, "Oh man, you shouldn't do that." No, they don't want, they don't go cold. I've actually trained my body to go cold. There was one time for a full year, I was doing cold bench press every day. Because I thought about it, I said, I know they say don't do this, don't do this. I like to think outside the box. But then I was like, when you get an adrenaline rush, do you warm your body up to adrenaline rush? No, we don't warm our body up to adrenaline rush. Now, I'm not saying it's good to go cold on everything you do. I'm not saying that. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I was trying to throw my body off. As I speak on muscle confusion, I like to throw my body off. And this was kind of like another source for me throwing my body off. So that's pretty much what I did. I was doing it every single day, but I was doing it quite consistent. Just to see what happened. And I got great results out of it. So I did it like that for a good, probably year and a half. All right. So we're going to do these squats. Say the Rock 7 man, say, dang, your shoulders, you could put on, oh yeah, we answered that one. And we answered that one too. Answer this one. Oh, and then we got how old are you, my G, and how long have you been training for? So I'm 6'5", 205, and then I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 this August. And then I've been training since I was 5, just fitness training, like calisthenics. When I was like 16, that's when I can't remember what year, 15 or 16, somewhere around, I started using the weights. I got serious in my 20s, but I started focusing on it when I got like 18 years old, when I was in high school, 17, 18. I started doing it because I was in football, playing wide receiver, and I wanted to put on some kind of weight. That's kind of when I really got into it, like got going. But when I really got good at it, I was about 23. That's when I first started getting good at it. I learned some techniques of how to get better, and I stopped following what they teach us. That was with me. Other people like to follow what the book say and stuff like that. Me, I'm not a person who follows the book. I'm a person who always thinks outside the box. So if I see 100 people doing the bench press a certain way, my mind says, okay, well, all 100 of them doing the bench press that way, then I'm gonna try this way. Man, if all of them are running sprints 40 yards, well, I'm gonna try 60 yards. You know, my brain always thinks outside the box. So that's kind of what I do. And that's kind of gotten me to this point to where I am now. Always thinking outside the box, whether with diet, whether it's with workouts. There's so many workouts that people ask me all the time on the lives, and they'll say, well, I've never seen that workout. Where'd you learn that workout? I created it because my mind thinks outside the box. I have some muscle ups that I created, some style of muscle ups. I go to the beach and people are like, man, I've never seen that muscle up. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because I made it up myself. And they're like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. You know, I just literally come up with stuff, doing crazy workouts, pushing myself, always thinking outside the box. So kind of what I do. All right, let's get these squats in and we'll get right back to that. We got 300 to go, 300 to start off with. So let's start out with 40, 30, 60, 90. Let's do 30s. Let's do 30 right now. And then we'll do 30 every time until, you know, if I start to get like, okay, I'm gonna have to drop down to 25 or whatever, fine. But let's start with 30s right now. So here we go. We're gonna hit 30 reps. Let's go. Well, let me get a quick stretch first before I mess around and pull something. Nothing heavy, but just get my body loose, just a little bit loose. There we go. There we go. Okay. 30 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, that's 30. After I do every single set, I'll try to get a couple questions in, then I'll do the next set. All right, so we had that, answer that, and then we got Matisse. Hi, brother. What's going on, man? Thank you for being on here. Then Captain Thirst, how old are you? 42 years old. Astro Boy 2066. If you had an identical twin, he would have the exact same genetics. Well, you can look at it that way, but I actually have a set of twins in my house, my brothers, and they don't look nothing alike. So, yeah, I wish I could agree with you, but I can't because I've seen it with my own eyes. And then I know some twins. Well, I have some cousins that are twins, because believe me, there's like 10 sets of twins in my family, and I'm not talking about mine generally, but my cousins and stuff like that. There's a lot of sets of twins. Now, even with those twins, the ones that are identical, some of them weight different weights, right? But the cool thing about it, they do have a lot of obviously similarities because they're identical. But yeah, I mean, they're not always the same exact weight. Believe that. And for instance, if I start working out, just so you understand my point, if I start working out, I don't work out again. You really think I'm gonna have a 8-pack and stuff like that? No, man, it's not gonna happen. It's not how it works. You gotta work for it. If I had an identical twin and I kept working out constantly and he didn't work out at all, we would not be able to do the same thing, because at the end of the day, the gene can do so much, but your mental statement, your mental thinking and the way you push yourself is going to be the difference maker. Now, sometimes with identical twins, when they're both working out consistently, then you're going to see a lot of the same things. Like we saw a race, 2 twins ran in the 200 meter, I think it was. I don't know if it was 100 meter or 200 meter, but they finished with the exact same time. Literally, they crossed the line at the exact same time. Their heads touched, like were crossing at the same time. They got the exact same time. So that was amazing to see. So yeah, you do get some very, very similarities and stuff, but there are times when one outweighs the other, even when they had the same exact genetics. And I'm not saying this because I just feel this way. I'm saying this because what I've seen just from identical twins I know. They don't always be the same way their whole entire life. That's just not how it goes. But when you look at them, you go, oh, y'all identical, because you can tell their faces are the exact same. But one is bigger than the other one. Okay. So you've been eating a little more than the other one. But it's okay. All right, let's get the next set. 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And another thing I've learned, me and my brothers, there's a bunch of us, right? A bunch of boys. We all got the same mama, same daddy. But one of my brothers, he's in tip-top shape like me. There was a time where he was completely out of shape. I mean, this guy had a belly and everything. He stopped working out. He didn't want to work out no more. I actually was one of the people who encouraged him to get back to working out. And now he's in tip-top shape. But he was completely out of shape. And I'm not saying like, oh, just not in fitness shape. No. If you saw him, you'd say, okay, yeah, he's a little out of shape. It's kind of how he was. But it was his mind. I told him, I said, look, it's your mind. You're letting your mind, you're living a sedentary lifestyle. And you're okay with sitting still. That's not okay if you're trying to stay in shape. You can't do it. It's not going to work. You got to get out of that mind state. You get out of that mind state, you're going to see improvement. He did that, and now he's in tip-top shape. But he works out all the time. He tries not to get into that state of mind to where he wants to sit still, always want to be on the go. When you have the opportunity for things to be easier, or you can choose the harder route. I say it all the time. The easy route is going to get you through it real fast. You're like, oh, I did it. Great. The harder route is you're more hesitant to do it, but you're going to get the best results, and you're going to build from taking that harder route. So always choose the harder route. For instance, I'm going to give you a little example. You got some people, you got one flight of stairs into the garage to get to the garage where your car's parked, okay? If you notice, people that come from a gym, and there's a gym, then they have a stair set they got to take to get to that one floor to where the cars are, you'll see most of the people taking the stairs. But if it's just in a general parking lot and you got to take it, just go one flight. We're just general people who don't usually go to the gym. Most of those people are going to take the elevator. And you might say, well, what do you mean by that? They're taking the elevator because they're used to taking the easier route. The people in the gym are used to doing it the harder way. They like that because it keeps them in shape. So when they have the choice of going one flight or even two flights just to get to their car, they go, oh, let me run up these stairs real quick. The other person goes, they see the stairs, they see the elevator. They go, elevator, because it's the easier way. And it's nothing bad about it. Not saying, oh, you're a bad person, you took the elevator. But you just notice the different lifestyles because of choices. Or like for me, for instance, I go to pick up my kids from school. There's a lot of people who are there picking up their kids from school. Majority of the people you see, they'll be in line waiting to pick up their kids in their car. And then you have another set of people who walk up and get their kids. I'm one of those who walk up. I could wait in line. There's nothing wrong with waiting in line, right? There's nothing wrong with waiting in line and getting kids. But I choose purposely to walk and get my kids. Every time. I do it. Every time. Always. Only time I will not walk if it's pouring down raining. Matter of fact, I still walk. I get the umbrella. So I guess I just walk every single time. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go to that extent. But that's just me personally. I like to make myself take the hard route all the time. Let's get 30 more. We're just going to put us in 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 90. So now we got 210 more to go. Let's answer some more. Oh, and don't forget, if you like this type of content, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not really into this kind of stuff and you're just kind of scrolling through, no big deal. You don't gotta hit the subscribe button, but you can hit the like button. Everybody on, let's see. We got 125 people on here. If just half of you guys hit the like button, think about what that does. Go help your brother out, man. I'm out here working. It's 90 degrees out here, and I'm doing a workout. Help your boy out. Try it. Yeah, try it. Oh, when I finish these squats, matter of fact, I'm gonna get it right now, just so y'all can see. I got my version of the turnover chain. You know, the Miami Hurricanes a few years back, they started that thing, the turnover chain. Every time somebody got an interception or fumble or something like that, they would get the coaches will give them a chain, you know, for the play that they made. Well, me, I got a fitness chain, the try it chain. Yeah, check that out. A buddy of mine made it for me. It's the try it chain. You know, I say try it so much. So he's like, man, I said, man, could you make me a chain? He's like, yeah, I can make you a chain. We're gonna make the try it chain. Don't get me wrong. I like it, I'll be honest with you. I like it because it fits me perfect, and it just got a little bit of, I would say, it's comical, but at the same time, it goes with what I do. That's what I teach. I tell people, try it. If you don't believe into something, or you feel like you can't do something, man, put on that try it chain, man. It's gonna give you that energy that you need to push through. When you don't want to do it, you're like, man, I don't feel like doing this, man. I just ain't in the mood. All right, let me go get the chain. The chain gonna give you the power to do this workout. You need to try it chain. So instead of the turnover chain like they do in football, we got the try it chain. It's gonna give you that pump. All right, then we got how old are you, brother? 42 years old. But your brother might have different qualities from each parent. Oh, I mean, everybody get different qualities. I mean, they're very similar, and so are my other cousins and stuff. They're identical. My other cousins and stuff, they're identical twins, but they have some things that they're different in. I mean, yeah, they have the same exact gene. They think much alike, but like I said before, if one decides I'm gonna keep working out, and the other one decides I don't want to work out no more, you're going to see the difference. At the end of the day, it's still a choice. Still a choice. Yes, they have the option from the beginning. If he works out hard all the time, and he works out hard all the time, chances are they're gonna look very similar. They're gonna almost look identical because they're identical twins, right? Their bodies. It may be something a little different here, a little bit different there. But if one chooses and says, I'm not gonna work out, and that one says, I'm going to work out, guess what? They're going to look different. There's a set of identical twins on Instagram, and you can tell they're identical. They're two women. One of them works out to be a bodybuilder, and the other one just looks like a regular woman. When they stand next to each other, you see their faces, you're like, those are identical twins. But that one decided to be a bodybuilder. That one didn't. So their bodies look totally different. Neither one of them are out of shape, but one looks like a bodybuilder. Big shoulders, arms, everything. Big, huge legs and all this. And the other one just looks like a regular woman, right? But their faces are identical. And it just shows you at the end of the day, it's a choice. It's your choice. You make the choice. Let's get another set in. I don't want you to Because it's easy to get down on yourself if, for instance, you go off of genetics. I have a buddy, white, one of my, it's a white guy, his name is Mike. And let me tell you, his mom's fat, dad fat, his brother is out of shape, his sister's out of shape, everybody in his family's out of shape. And people go, his grandparents, there we go. Sorry, guys. Got a quick freeze there, but looks like it's back. Yeah, let me know. I think it's back showing fine. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's get on this next set. We did 90, so this is gonna put us at 120. Let's get 30 more in. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is don't let your mind fool you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 120. Don't let the mind fool you to the point to where you just think, oh, well, it's genetics. So since my genetics are bad genetics, I'm gonna stay out of shape. Or I got good genetics, I'm gonna stay in shape. No. If that was the case, if that was the case, you think about it, if it was just genetics, really nobody would be obese. And you say, well, that's because of my genetics. No, because what you eat. If you eat too much, you're gonna gain weight. I can tell you right now, there's never been a person who has fasted, right, and never lost and didn't lose weight. If you told yourself you're gonna fast for 21 days, I don't care who you are on this earth, you will lose weight, right? So if you think about that, you go, okay, so even if it is genetics, that's what causes you to be this way, then why is it when someone fasts, they lose this weight? Why is that? Because at the end of the day, it's still a choice. The amount of calories that you're eating, what you're eating, those things matter a lot. So I don't want you to get into the thinking of, well, it's because it is, then you kind of get down on yourself, then you want to do it. Do the work. Don't worry about genetics. Don't worry about anything. Just focus tunnel. Put that tunnel vision. Get your focus like that. Put in the work, and I promise you, if you do those things, you'll see and reap the benefits on the other end. Do it. I promise you. All right. We at 120. We're gonna get 30 more. Let me see, Ray. Say not too far off though. The Astro Boy, and then we got Cooper King. Say right on, player. Absolute piano. How tall are you? 6'5", and I got 7 feet wingspan. Your shoulders are crazy from I Love Almond. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Like, man, you got some broad shoulders. Then Jeffrey Ray say, thumbs up. Everybody double tap your cell phone screen. Hey, y'all listen to Jeffrey. He's giving some good information, man. Jeffrey said hi. I'm saying hi back to you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, thank you for being on here. Much love, much respect. Thank you. Then Astro Boy 2066 said he looks tall. Yeah, man. 6'5". I'm 6'5". I got 2 other brothers that's 6'5". I got a brother that's 6'3". Or 2 brothers that's 6'3", and then a brother that's 6'1". So yeah, we're all tall. Mr. Jones, 5880. I'm eating red beans. No. Oh, red beans now. Okay. Hey, there you go. Good choice, man. Of protein. Mine, Mendum 4713. How long have you been a vegan? So I've been vegan. Well, I've been vegan for 7 years, but I have stopped eating land meat for 9 years. Because I went about 2 years to where I was eating pescatarian. I was still eating crabs and lobsters and stuff like that. But after that, that's when I went vegan. I said, you know what? I knew that it was going to be probably too difficult of an adjustment for me to go from eating to what I was eating to eating vegan. I knew that it was going to take some real determination and real self-control. And so I said to myself, well, how about I go halfway, right? How about I get used to not eating land meat? No burgers, chicken, stuff like that, steak, all that, just nothing like that. So I stopped eating all that, turkey, ham, anything that was on land. The only kind of meat I ate was in the ocean, fish, lobster, crabs, stuff like that. I ate that with my other diet, like eating fruits and vegetables, grains and stuff like that, pastas. And then I said, okay, I've made that adjustment. I feel comfortable with this. Now I'll make my next step to where I want to go. And that's when I wanted to go to vegan. So that's when I went to vegan after that. And now I'm happy I did that because I think it made it easier for me to stay consistent and keep doing it. Because I think if I would have went and just jumped from not being vegan carnivore diet just all the way to vegan, which would have been the best route, I think it would have been easier for me to fall back. You kind of see what I'm saying? Because it would have been so much of an adjustment, and I don't know if my mind would have been ready for that, if that makes any sense. But at the end of the day, what I am now, a vegan, I love it, and I don't see myself going back. I just don't see it being possible. I just reap so many benefits of it, and I don't want to lose those benefits. For instance, like at my age, the older I get, I don't feel it. I was just at the court on Sunday hooping with the youngsters. I'm out there. Kid threw me one off the glass, two hand off the glass. I tried to rise up on somebody, one kid was about to throw me the hoop, but he didn't. But I was up there, way up there, and he was like, man, I should have threw the hoop. Yeah. And I just think about those things like, man, if I wasn't eating what I was eating, I probably wouldn't still be doing these things. Because every last one of my friends that's my age, older, or maybe a little younger, they're not dunking no more. And a lot of us are tall. So it's not like, well, you're 6'5", you're tall. Yeah, but I got a buddy that's 6'7". He still dunks, but he dunks like this, where he just barely gets it in there. His knees, all those things that he's got to deal with. He's like, man, I can't get up like that no more. Me, I'm out there jumping like I'm in my 20s, playing around with dunks, 360, windmill. Like I'm playing around. You would think I was in my 20s. So those things is what keeps me going and keeps me doing what I'm doing. What's up, man? There's a lot of lizards around here, so you might see lizards that run around. I don't mind them. They don't bother me. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, we was at 120. Let's get another 30 more. Gonna take us to 150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 30. So we at 150. Take a quick slug of water. Then we're gonna get 180 and then 210. I'm trying to do these next two pretty quick. But don't worry, I'm gonna get to the questions. I ain't forgot about nobody. Ain't forgot about nobody, man. All right. Then we got, somebody said I run 15 km for the time in my life, inspired by Goggins. Oh, David Goggins. Oh yeah. He inspires a lot of people, man. He inspires a lot of people. Good stuff. All right, let's get another 30. That'll put us to 180. And then we'll short break again. And we'll get another 30 to put us to 210. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, that's 180. So now we got 120 more. Hey man, if you like this type of content, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I'm always on here doing challenges, workouts, different workouts and challenges and stuff like that. I try to stay on it consistently. I do calisthenics, I do weights, I do certain exercises on these lives sometimes where I might get questions in my live where I'm constantly getting the same questions. And a lot of times when I get that, I'll go ahead and do a workout for that directly, and I'll give, heads up. It's gonna be a workout where I'm gonna be focusing on this certain muscle, this certain workout, because I've constantly got the same question. So this is like it's not like a community. This is a community to me, to where I'm almost like we one-on-one. Like I really get involved with people's lives that ask questions to me, and those who like email me and stuff like that. I really get involved. Like that guy, Nate Callie's Fitness. He sent me a message one day. I messaged him back. I watch his channel all the time now. I watch his channel all the time. This is Christian, his channel. I watch. There's a lot of people's channels I watch that just send me a message, and you think I might not watch channel. I'm gonna start watching your channel. Like, especially if you do like fitness. Those guys, they do like fitness challenges and stuff like that, and they like pushing themselves. And I tell them all the time, if you want any tips, I'm not perfect. Just because I said something doesn't mean it's the right way. There's plenty of ways you can do it. But one thing I can say I've done very good at is like on my lives, I tell people, hey, if you're going to do it, make sure you got a lot of energy. If you're not somebody with a lot of energy, you need to learn how to get a lot of energy when you're doing even if you got to just give that energy, give it all what you got every single time you do it. And that's all the energy you got for the day. If you want to do this, that's what you're going to have to do, because you got to work. You're going to be working out, and you got to make sure that you're keeping in contact with the chat. And that's one thing. Keep a lot of energy, be really motivated, and do things with your heart. Don't be like what we see on Instagram and YouTube, or people, they're making the videos, they're content creating, right? They're content creating. Nothing wrong with content creating, because that's actually what I'm doing. I'm content creating. But the difference is, when I like to do content creation, I like it to be something that I can help people with. I like to give good information, teach, not just where we see most of the time people making content creation. They already kind of set it up. This is what they're going to say. This is what you need to say. Like me, I don't do that. I'm more of, I want to be 100% real. That's why I love live videos. For me, it's easier because I get to just be myself. I don't got to write down no notes. I don't got to write. Only notes I need is my thumbnail notes. What workout are we doing today? That's it. All right, hit play. That's how I am. I just like to be natural. So for me, this is perfect. And if you're that kind of person, this might be something that's good for you. Or if you want to go outside the box, however, I just advise do it with your heart, because that's what I do it with. I do it with my heart. I really pay attention to what people say, because I really care about people. So it makes it easier for me. It's not that I don't have to put on the front. And I think that if you try to do things where, especially on live, and you try to put on the front, people going to notice. They're going to notice. They're like, man, this guy's phony, or this lady's, she's doing this. She's saying this because she wants this. You know, don't be that person. If you're going to be that person, then I'm not the person to ask. I'm not going to say you can't do that, because some people want to just make money. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But for me, if you want to ask my help, I'm going to give you advice on being natural and doing it from here, doing it from your heart and soul, having strong mentality to be able to push through things. If you can do that, then hey, I can help you. All right, let me get a quick couple questions. Cheers, bro. Peace from UK. UK in the house. Dean say, what's up, brother? Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for being on here. Hey, man, if you don't forget, we got 109 people on here right now. If you like this type of content, hit that subscribe button, man. And if not the subscribe button, out of 109, if we get half, that's a good amount of likes. So hit the like button, man. All right, then let's get 100 likes. Thank you, Dean. Tell him. CJ Walton, respect, brother. I'm working at a stand-up desk doing reps. Let's go. That's what I like to hear, man. Say, what's your location? My location, I'm in South Florida, man. I'm in Miami. I live in Miami. So appreciate that. And then we got, dang, my thing just went crazy. Lost my place. Here, let me try to scroll up here. Eldon Joe of the Dark Moon said, thanks for the motivation, me to do some squats. There you go. It's all up here, man. Believe in yourself. You'll do it. And if you do it, you're gonna reap the benefits. Pain is temporary. Pride is forever. There you go. Don't let that temporary thought of pain shoo you away. You don't want that. You want to get through it and fight through whatever you got to fight through. All right, then we got, let me go through some here. Lou 1, Lou 2 say, you look 225. A lot of people tell me that, but no, I'm only 205. You know, I'm just lean, right? I'm lean. And I'm very chiseled from top to bottom. I work out. When I do my workouts, I do upper body and lower body, right? And people go, oh, why don't you do legs today and do upper body tomorrow? Man, I do all the muscles. And I just like to do it that way. I'm an athlete, you know, I like to think with athletic thinking. But no, I appreciate that. Say Jane Nelson, and I'm kind of going around. I'm just trying to answer a few comments here and there. James Nelson say, okay, sea moss. Yeah, sea moss will help. I also have Legion protein. I take magnesium with Legion. That's also on the link tree on my Instagram. If you want to go to Instagram, it's Vegantron_fit. On that link tree, I have the sea moss on there and Legion. I have protein, the vegan protein that I take. I had the sea moss gel that I take from Mermaid's Garden, and the proteins from Legion. And then also have the supplements that I take from Legion as well. So if you want any of those supplements or the protein from Legion, click on the link tree. Same thing. The code is Vegantron. Hit that. Get your stuff ordered. Get it to you. And you can keep working out with me, man. All right. Oh, yeah. And it's magnesium is one of them. And the other one is ashwagandha. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that puts us at 210. So now we got 90 more to go. That's 3 more sets. We'll do that. Then we'll do the calf raises. I'm pulling this little step up to make the calf raises even harder. I mean, it just makes it actually better. It makes it better for me. So I'm gonna pull that in. Then as we do those calf raises, then we'll turn that way and we'll do the hack squat. So we're gonna knock out these next 90. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these next 90. Then I'm gonna jump back on the chat. So I haven't answered your question. Don't stress it. I'll get to it. You only gotta do one thing, man. What's that? You gotta try it. You gotta try it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta try it. All right. So we at 210. Let's hit 30 more. That's gonna take us to 240. And then 270. And then 300. All right, here we go. We're at 210. Let's get another 30 right here. Matter of fact, where'd I put that water? Keep that thing close. All right, 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that puts us at 240. Now we got 60 more to go. 60 more to go. 60 more to go. I think while I'm doing the calf raises, every time I stop, instead of me just stopping consistently, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna do some curls with the 55s. The first set, I'll start with the curls on the 35s, but then after that one, I'm gonna start doing curls with the 55s just to add in something. I think it's gonna keep me mentally focused. So I'm gonna finish these squats. I'll pause for a second, answer as many questions as I can, and then I'm gonna bring in that, and we're gonna do the calf raises. And as I'm doing the calf raises, every time I stop, I'm gonna just throw some arm curls in there as well. You know, we're gonna put it with the routine. Even it wasn't part of the routine, but hey, man, we live, man. We more so coming off the dome, man. It's a workout, but doesn't mean I always speak on it all the time. As I say, I'm one of those guys that thinks outside the box. Well, when you think outside the box and you do muscle confusion, guess what? These type of things happen. All right, 30 more. This is gonna take us to 270. 270, here we go. 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, we got 30 more to go. That's 270. 30 more to go. We're working, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Hard work, man. Let me tell you about hard work. I'm sure a lot of y'all do hard work already. But one thing I learned from hard work, when you put yourself in a situation that you don't like and you conquer it, you feel way better, man. These are facts. You feel so much better. You feel like you've grinded out and you feel like you can accomplish anything. Let me get some more water. Give me 1 second. Oh, is he up? Oh, okay, folks. Just stay tuned with me. Hold over 1 second. My baby boy just woke up. Let me go get him. I gotta open the curtains now so I can see them. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, this is number 2 of the big one. Alexa, stop. Okay. Little man woke up. So I'm trying to get him his stuff so he can cool down. But as soon as I get this, I'm gonna get right back with you guys. I'm just taking care of gotta take care of the kids, man. First thing come first. Children first. He's about to be good. I can already see his smile come through. He's like, oh, thank you, Daddy. You saved me. You saved me, Dad. There you go, buddy. All right, there you go. My man. All right, come on. I got you. 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 All right. Hey, Quattro. Can y'all come sit out here? Quattro. Put the iPads down. Y'all come out here. Come on here. All right. So this is the little man. He woke up. I can watch him through the glass. But I'm gonna just let him hang tight for a second. I might even do my reps with him in my hand, just so he can calm down. Cause unfortunately, my oldest son decided not to tell me that he woke up. Why? I don't know. Cause usually he'll tell me, but I didn't think he was so engulfed in his tablet.
Daddy,
what's up, buddy?
when Kai goes back to sleep, can I use the tablet?
Oh, he's done with his nap. He just napped for almost 2 hours.
Daddy, when I get
Were y'all in there making a bunch of noise? Okay. Oh, don't mess up my chain now. I just got that. All right. So I'm gonna just kind of speak with you guys real quick. You know, on daddy duty at the same time doing the workout. I'm just go through some of these messes. That's just wait so he'll get a little chance to be with me and calm down. All right, then we got Odin Clean. I'd rather be the oldest guy at the gym than the youngest guy at the nursing home. Facts. And I see the Canada. So shouts out to Canada. Smoke Dog 91. Keeping it 100, bro. Much love from Ireland. Love it. Shouts out to Ireland. And then we got Jessica Smith, MJ9UO with the flex. There you go. You working, man. Said even H1Z2D. Looking good, brother. Keep it up. Thank you. Say I'm 14 and I can bench 155. Do you think that's good? I don't think that's good. I think that's excellent. 14. That's excellent. Then Evan say hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Then we got on here NC, bro, and watching live in Rwanda. Rwanda, let's go. Quattro, roll top. I need you to close the door. That's mine. I need you to close the door.
Why the ice in there?
Oh, I just froze it so it'll be cold while I'm drinking. And Jessica Smith, say you 50? Yeah, but don't open the water. I need the water to drink. And then we got keep your core upright. The yay is legs, bro, not back. Hey, it might look like that, but maybe I should turn sideways so you can see a little better. It probably just looked like that because the camera. But I mean, I'm not gonna do squats like this. But I mean, it's normal. Nothing Nothing. Yeah, no, drink that one. Drink that one. I need that one to keep myself cool, son. And you still got the door open, son. Still, can you close the door, son? You got the door wide open.
When I can go play on the tablet.
All right, and then we got
Daddy.
Lean G say started out only able to do 2 pull-ups. Now I can do 6. Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. You get better and better. You work hard every day, you get better. That's what it's all about. Hard work pays off, man. So keep that up. Good job. And then we got Madison 2 Media. Greetings. Glad this popped in my feed. I'm happy you on here, man. Thank you for being on here. You might be glad this feed popped up, but I'm glad you joined in. Thank you. Much love and big thanks to you. Hey, and I say it all the time, if you like this type of content, folks, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you just, like it. Then, blessings, David. Nice meeting you, man. Thank you. Nice meeting you too, David. Appreciate you being on here, man. It's hard out here. It's hot out here. As you see, I got a family I got to watch, but I got to get my workout in. Am I perfect? No. But can I try to be the best I can every single day? Yes, I can do that. That's up to me. That's my choice. And I'm going to push myself as hard as I can. So thank you. Then we got find a way and find an excuse. There it is. You don't want to find an excuse. You always got to find a way. Rota here. This is that one I need. I need that one, son, because it's cold. It'll keep me cool. I'm out here in the heat, and I need to keep myself cool. So if you want some water, drink that one. I don't mind you drinking the water.
I can make it cold.
The time here is 12:52 p.m. Okay, so it must have been 2:52. So yeah, it's 3:33 here now. So I guess it's 1:33 there.
Daddy, can I watch your feet?
Yeah. Any opinions on about drinking out of plastic bottles, anyone? I would say it's better to drink out of glass. Take the baby in there with you because he's up now. Unless y'all want to put the TV, if he stays in there. But if I see him right here, he getting upset, then no, y'all put the TV on so I can see y'all. You gotta take him with you, Quattro. What are we doing, Quattro? You gotta take him with you, son. All right, and then we got, I would say the bottled water is not the best. I have a machine here, or the dispenser, and it cleans your water, purifies it. I use that a lot, but when I do workouts, I'll be honest, I usually just grab bottled water. It's probably not the best, so could I do better? Yes, definitely. Maybe I can plan my water, just like I plan my workouts out and setting it up. I probably should start planning it up in a big glass jug, so I'm not drinking out of bottled water. But yeah, I do drink out of bottled water, but not all the time. Yes, you say, then we got 705. I'm from India. Mad respect. Shout out to India. Thank you for being on here. And then we got KLD, PCEOF, WRKP. Yes, you always want to drink from a glass bottle. I agree. This is the nighttime, my sleeping time. Okay, well, I appreciate you taking time out with me when it's dark and you supposed to be in the bed, and instead you joining time with me. So thank you for being on here, and I hope you hit the subscribe button because I got a lot of good stuff, man, for you. What's that?
Now can we fly the top of
I told you, you got to take the baby in with you.
If he
He needs to have something. Put it on something that he's interested in.
Yeah, I put it on right.
Okay, cool.
And then we can lay on top of that.
Yes. I can watch y'all. Y'all stay right here so I can keep watching y'all. All right, then we got Wilshan 68 said agreed. That's it. Say still got young ones. God bless. Thank you. Yeah, they're my little men. That's the terror squad, I call it. The terror squad, because they tear up everything. The terror squad. And then we got KLD, PC, EOFWRK, P say, hey, young prince. Thank you. Hey, what's up with you, man? We out here working out, man. You gonna get in this thing with us? What you gonna do? And then we got Madison 2 Media. I'm tall as well, 6'4", so I can Learn a lot. I'm always looking for fitness in my age range. Hey man, I can teach you a lot. You can help me. Maybe I'm missing some things too. We can help each other. They say all the time, iron sharpens iron, and that's what we want. So thank you for being on this page. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. Hope you hit the subscribe button or at least the like button. If you're really into this content and you sound like you are into this content, hit the subscribe button. But if not, hit that like button. I'm cool with that. Hold on. You want it? Yeah? Yeah, you want to be out here with me? Okay, come on. He said he want to be out here with daddy. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right. So I'm gonna do this last set because we got 30 more still to do. But I see on here we got you from Cincinnati. Say yes, man. Are you from Cincinnati, Ohio? Yeah, I live in Cincinnati. Oh, so y'all having a conversation there? Okay, so we see somebody from Cincinnati and somebody's tall. All right, I was referring to the child when you brought him out here. Peace, love, and light. Oh, I figured you was talking about the kids, the little man. But yeah, he sleeps in this hour. But you know, the kids, sometimes they wake up. And he wakes up sometimes in my lives, sometimes he doesn't. But today he woke up, so I had to go get him. All right, now I got him right here. Usually I let him stay right there because I can see it because it's glass doors. That's what I love about this place. I can work out and I can see my kids. They acting up, I'll be like, y'all give me 1 second, and I attend to them. It just makes it easier. But he's right here, so I'm gonna let him stay right here. I'm not really using weights. So let's get this last 30 in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You doing squats? You doing squat, little man? Oh, man. So that's 300 squats. Now we're going to pull this in. And we're going to do these calf raises. So I'm going to use this for the calf raises. Probably have to raise up the screen just a little bit because when I raise up on those calf raises, I'm already tall. It might make me a little too tall. Hopefully it doesn't. Look at this guy. Trying to do pull-ups already. See what happens? They see you doing something and they want to do it too. You see me doing this stuff, now he want to do it too. My other kids, they're the same way. They see me working out, they want to work out. I'm pretty sure I probably missed some. I hope I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I probably did because I know I got mixed up in there quite a bit. But if I missed your question, oh, I know I missed this one. It said SIREARL tune 2391. Say, I'll try it. There you go. Please try it. Hey. What's your location state? Florida. Miami, Florida. My location state. It look like this. See this? As I said before, in Miami, the Hurricanes, they started the turnover chain. Well, I started the fitness chain. You need that push to keep going. The workout is too hard. You want to give up? All I can say, excuse me, little man. All I can say is try it. That's the key, man. You got to try it. Got to try it. All right. So we did the squats. Now let's do these calf raises real quick. We're gonna do these calf raises, and then we'll do the hack squat. Wanna go back in there? Okay. He's like, let me go back in, play some games, man. All right. Now let's get these calf raises in. We gotta do 300. So let's just do 3 100s. You know, well, let's try to do 3 100 reps. So that'll make 3 reps. I know the first 2 I can get to 100. That third one, if I don't get 100 straight, you know, if I gotta stop a little bit, that's fine. But we're gonna try it to do 100, 100, and 100. All right, let's go. 1. Now I might put my hand down on this just to keep my balance a little bit, but that's it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There we go. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oop, falling. Oop. The wind got to push. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Woo! 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 Woo-wee! Feel like you put rocks in your legs. So when you feel, you're like, man, bag load of rocks. So that's 100. Now we're gonna do another 100. And that third one, we're gonna try to do 100. But if I can't do 100 straight, it's not the end of the world. We gotta do 50 and 50 and make it four sets. That's fine too. Because the key is we just want to get the workout in. Right, that's the key. Ooh, that water, cold water tastes good. Tastes really good. All right. All right, let's go. I say, I live in Cincinnati my whole life. Okay. You know, I like the Cincinnati, the Reds, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like y'all's hat, man. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not a Cincinnati fan. I don't watch baseball. If I had to say I was a fan of somebody, the closest thing in baseball I would say I'm a Texas Rangers fan. Because I grew up in Arlington and, you know, I go for them when I see them on. Sometimes I go for the Marlins, the Miami Marlins. I've been to their stadium. And I love their jerseys, man. I ain't gonna lie, their jerseys, to me, they got the coolest jerseys. And then But Cincinnati, man, I just love that hat. It looks cool. Cincinnati got a cool looking hat. LA has a cool looking hat. Who else has a cool looking hat? The Yankees sign is cool. I'm not a fan of the Yankees, but I like their sign. Even that, let me see. Another cool one. That Colorado Rockies is a cool little hat. I'm not a big fan of the color. The purple, I don't really like the purple too much, but the symbol looks tight though. No, like, oh, and the St. Louis hat is tight. The St. Louis hat is cold too. I like the St. Louis hat. Much love, much respect to their hat. So I'm more of the hat guy. Oh, and the White Sox. I love the White Sox hat. I'm more of a hat type guy. I just like wearing different hats, but I love you guys' the Cincinnati hat. The Cincinnati Reds tight hat. So mad respect. Oh, then we got, he say, the Terror Squad. Yeah. That's the Terror Squad, man. Terror Squad, like the old rap group, Terror Squad. My kids, they're the Terror Squad, man. They always tearing up stuff. They're the Terror Squad. 3 boys, and they got a lot of energy, and they love tearing up stuff. Oh, yes. The Atlanta Braves hat is raw. Hey, man, that Atlanta Braves hat is cold. I even liked the Atlanta Braves when I was younger. I used to love their hat, even when I was a kid. It's back when Outkast, when I first seen their first song, they put out their first song, and I think it was Andre had on that Atlanta hat. Or no, was it Big Boy had on the Atlanta hat? One of them had on the Atlanta hat, the Atlanta Braves hat. And from that day forward, I loved their hat. Now I had already watched them play. You know, I was into them when they were playing, but then that was right in the time where Outkast was coming out. Deion Sanders was with the Falcons, and he was with the Atlanta Braves. He was going back and forth. Like, it was a good time, man. And Deion was bringing a lot of style to sports, right? He was bringing a lot of style to sports. So yeah, definitely, the Atlanta Braves hat is pretty tight too. Much respect. And then we got Mega Lorenz say 007. Do you eat sugar? Yeah, I eat sugar, but I've even learned with the sugar, you got to be careful what sugars you're eating. Some of them put animal product in sugar. I'm like, how you putting animal product in sugar? What in the world? So now I got to pay attention to what sugars I eat. But I do not like processed sugars. If that's what you're asking. Added sweetener and all that junk, I don't really like that. I like to, if I'm adding sugar myself, that's fine. And I like to get ones, I like the natural sugar that comes from fruits, stuff like that. So yeah, I do have sugar in my diet, but I don't like processed sugar, and definitely not sugar that they somehow, some way, putting animal product in the sugar, which is not okay to me. I found that out just a few months ago, and I'm thinking, you mean to tell me that some of this food I ate that had sugar in it, and I thought it was vegan, it wasn't even vegan? And I'm thinking, that's messed up. But it is what it is. You learn, you know, you learn lessons and you learn from it. So, all right, let's get this second set in. But yes, I do eat sugar. Let's go for another 100. Here we go. All right, that'd probably be better. Just put one finger right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. As you see, I got my fingers straight. That way I'm not like holding it. Just pretty much just using just to balance myself. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. 100 right there. Whew, that was tough. So that's 200 calf raises. So we done 300 squats, 200 calf raises. Got 100 more. 100 more to go. All right, let me see where it said. D Sugar said, yep, I was just about to mention Prime Time. Hey, Prime Time was a bad dude, man. People ask me all the time. I'm gonna tell you like this. They say, if you had an all NFL greats draft, all like every single year, I'm talking about all the way back to when the Packers won the first Super Bowl, right? Or even before that. If you want to count before that, I don't care. I mean, you could put the Mannings in there, Brady in there. You could put Lawrence Taylor, Prime Time, Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, everybody. You know, Mean Joe Green, anybody you can think of that played in the league. Bob Lilly. I mean, you could go back, right? What is it? What's the Packers quarterback? Favre, Rodgers, and they had that one. I can't think his name right now. Long time ago, that kind of got things started. They won the first Super Bowls. Anybody, right? Whoever. The running back, Horning, any player that you could think of. And they said, who would you pick first? I said, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it sounds crazy, but if I had a pick and he was still there on my pick, I'm taking Deion Sanders first. They're like, why'd you take Deion Sanders? I said, look, Deion Sanders is the only player in that entire draft that I can play a cornerback, wide receiver, punt returner, kick returner, and I even could play him. So I can put this man in 5 positions. I can put him in 5 positions. So you know, I'm gonna take him first. And most people are gonna choose a quarterback, right? Most people choose a quarterback, which is understandable. But I'm actually thinking if we're doing an NFL draft, we're gonna have the best of all time. So these defenses are going to be insane. So that means if I'm looking at it like, well, I want the best defense. So give me the best player, best cornerback in the defensive history. And to me, that's Deion. That's what I want. I want Deion. And then my second pick, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably pick, if he's still there, I don't know if he'll still be there, he might not be there, but I'm picking Lawrence Taylor. I want Lawrence Taylor and Deion on the same team. Hey man, I've had the best linebacker and the best cornerback in the history of the game. They're gonna be on the same squad. And then I'm gonna get a quarterback. Now, obviously, at that point, third round, I'm probably not gonna get no Brady, no Mahomes, no nobody like that. But I'm gonna have the best defense in that whole draft. So, but yeah, that's how much I love Deion. He would be my first draft pick if I had an all NFL draft. I'm picking him first. Yeah, sugar is evil. Try honey, and local honey, preferably, so much healthier. You know, I've started to use a lot of honey. Like in my protein, my vegan protein shake, I've been using honey now. But I agree, sugar is not the best. Man, I totally agree with you. But I just don't want to sit here and lie to you and be like, no, I don't eat sugar. Go right out of here. Close the door. Turn off the live. First thing I go do is eat some sugar. So I'm like, come on, man. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I do eat sugar. Is it the best thing? No. But that's what I was saying before earlier. Is my diet perfect? But is it extreme? When you see my diet compared to other people's, yes, it's very, very clean. Very clean. And I didn't mean extreme. I meant to say, is it clean? But yeah, it's very clean compared to most people's diet. When you see mine, you go, man, you really are disciplined. When they see my diet, they're like, dude, you're really disciplined. Yeah, I have to be. One thing you learn from a person that's disciplined is usually, no matter what the situation is, they feel internally, and they feel mentally that they can overcome whatever situation they get into. That's what the discipline teaches you. Discipline and consistency. I speak on it on a lot of my lives. It's so important. It can take you a long way. It can get you through a lot of hard times and difficulties from being disciplined and being consistent. All right. Swagger Daddy 5082. In what way is it healthier? Honey is healthier because it is natural and body works to break down. Yeah, no, he's right though. Honey is healthier than sugar. For instance, like I was speaking earlier, sugar, a lot of times sugar, man, they got so much stuff added on it. You really not even, the stuff you're eating so processed, it's got all kind of issues in that sugar. So if you're going to eat sugar, I advise eat natural sugar, whether it's sugar that's been primed or fruits that has sugar in it, stuff like that creates its own natural sugar. A lot of people, I drink pineapple juice, right? But I drink the pure 100% pineapple juice. It has sugar in it, right? But it's natural. That's good. That's fine. So really just pay attention to what you're taking in. And I like to do more of the natural sources. All right, let's get this last one. Oh, Nate Califinis, you can achieve this with discipline and consistency. You feel me? Like I just said, see, he says the same thing. Consistency and discipline is the key. And then, 68 say Prime was a total athlete. That's what I speak on. And I love being an athlete. And that's what I love about Prime, man. He was such a good athlete. It was insane. Jonathan say honey is considered healthier than white sugar because it is less processed. Just like I just said, it has a lower glycemic index and contains beneficial bioactive compounds. Facts. Thoroughly rare breed. How tall are you, brother? I'm 6'5" is my height. I'm probably the tallest standing on this thing here. Then Jonathan says, so that's why, brother. Got you. Swagger Daddy say, no way you just copy pasted that, brother. JRH. Well, he couldn't have copy pasted because I said the same thing. So I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at this to answer your question. So he probably is just speaking from what he knows. Are you ex-military? No, I am not. Not ex-military. Thoroughly rare. The 3 Ps. The 3 Ps. What's that? Preparation. Personality. I don't know. What's the 3 Ps? And then we got Jonathan. Facts. Benefit number 2. Oh, yeah. Facts. Unprocessed sugar. They say sugar is one component away from cocaine. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, man. That's crazy. If that is true, that is crazy. They say sugar, or crack. Oh dang. LOL. Or crack. And then we got Marco Fuentes 3966. What type of tower is that squat rack? It's a fuel squat rack. A buddy of mine gave it to me a long time ago. I helped him move, so he supported me with this and was like, look, I'm moving, so you can have it. He said, since you came out and helped me move all this stuff, go ahead and take it with you. I said, man, you ain't said nothing but a word. Took that stuff, bought me some plates to go with it. Man, I'm good to go. Tall guy workout. I'm 6'6", with our long bodies need to work out differently. That is facts. Proper preparation prevents power perform. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, I have heard that plenty of times. My bad. I should have known that. Let's get the last 100 in. My little son. Yeah. You want some? Yo, give me 1 second. We're going to do this last set. Let me make sure he's good. You want some of this? Buddy? Yeah. Here you go. I'm gonna warm this up for him real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. You gotta take care of little man. He gave me the hungry sign. That hungry sign, I already know what that means. Warm this little vegan croissant up for him real quick. Here you go, buddy. And he's like, yeah. The vegan croissant for him. And he is off and gone. He's like, I'm good, Dad. Thanks. You know what I was looking for. You be around your kids so much, you learn them. You know exactly what they're looking for. All right, last set. Get this last 100 in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, and by the way, the one that said Nate's Cali Fitness, y'all make sure y'all check out his channel, man. That guy's got some good stuff, man. I love watching him. Good energy, always into it. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 7, 88, 99, 100. Woo! Woo! Boy, I call that a burn. That is a real burn. Woo-wee. Man, that is a real burn. All right, do you have your whole family on vegan diet, and how or who encouraged you to start it? So I don't force my family to do vegan diet, but I do most of the cooking. And I don't cook anything other than vegan. So majority of the time, yeah, they eat a vegan diet, majority of the time. But I don't force them to eat anything, to eat vegan. Like, for instance, when my wife is with them, she might get them something that's not vegan. You know, I don't tell her, you sorry, you can't believe you did this. You know, I know everybody's not on the same level. But I know me personally, I'm not gonna do it. Cook anything that's not vegan. So, and then I do most of the cooking. And to be honest, they love it. They love it. They love the food. And it's funny because sometimes when somebody comes in let's say like pancakes, and tries to make some regular pancakes. Like for instance, their grandparents, they come and they're not vegan. Their grandfather will make like pancakes. He makes it with milk and eggs and stuff. And the kids will eat it or try to eat it and they'll go, yeah, but this doesn't taste as good as daddy's. And like, it doesn't, you know, kids, they're honest. They're brutally honest. And, you know, they'll tell them like, it doesn't taste as good as daddy's. Daddy, can you make some of your pancakes? And I'm like, well, your grandfather made them. But it's, you know, that's what I want. That's literally what I speak on when I say like, sometimes the vegan food, if you taste it, you be like, bro, this tastes better than the other stuff. I've had my brothers, you know, and stuff ask, they'll say like, I'll make a cake or something with some cookies. And they'll ask, man, you sure this is vegan? Here, let me give them this other bit of bread too. And I'm like, yeah, it's vegan. And they're like, man, bro, this tastes better than the regular kind. They're like, man, I'm gonna have to take some tips from you. Or people ask me, man, how do you make this? How do you make that? On my last live, I did, at the end of the live, I went in and made a vegan pasta. And I let people watch me make it. So if you want to, you can check out, I think it was the last live. It was either the last live or the live before. But check it out. At the end of the live, for the last probably 40 minutes on the live, I'm inside the house cooking, just showing everybody. Like, and the food was awesome. The kids loved it. And you just see like, man, this guy's making a vegan diet right in front of us. Almost like a cooking channel. But it wasn't a cooking channel. It was just me just doing something different. I did the whole workout. After I did the workout, then I went in and did a whole vegan meal. All right, now let's do the hack squat because we got to do 200 of them. And to get to 200, we better get started because this is with weights. We got the weights with us. All right, so we're gonna need to turn the camera a bit. We're gonna be right here, somewhere around here. I think it's about here. I'm gonna move this light over here. Try to move this light up a little forward. That way the lighting looks right to you guys. Move it back just a hair. Let's see here. All right. I think we're good. I'm gonna do a quick view of it. Might need to move this back some. So tall, might mess around and hit my head on it. I think that looks about right. You guys tell me. But I'm gonna do one squat, just one hack squat real quick, and y'all tell me if it looks right. I think it's about right. Let me know if I need to raise the camera or kind of put it down some, however. But this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be right here. You can let me know if I'm centered or if I'm too far forward or too far back. I feel like I might be too far forward, but we'll see in just a second. So I'm gonna be here. And I'm going just like this. So that's how it's going to be. Matter of fact, we'll just do 5, and then we'll have 195 to go. 3, 4, 5. So now we got 195 to go. All right, so did that look like it was, oh yeah, it's pretty centered. Maybe just a hair that way. Might be it. All right. Y'all let me know if that's centered. I think it is. Oh, then we got, 6 say, just wondering for easier meal prep. Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely. Said 5 P's. There are 8 quote now, known the less. Hey, Humble, let's go. Humble in the house, let's go. My man back on here, man. Humble back in this thing. Let's go. Saying hi, man. Humble, we doing a little workout. We did 300 squats. Then we did 300 calf raises. Now I'm doing 200 and hack squats. I just did 5, as you just seen. So we got 195 more to go. But I appreciate you being back as always. You always bring good energy, man. So thanks for being on here once again. And I know I've said it enough today, but I'm gonna keep saying it. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you don't feel like hitting the subscribe button because you know you ain't gonna watch too much of this, that's okay. You can always just hit the like button. I won't be mad at you. But the one thing you gotta do, what is that? Oh, I gotta get it. Hey, Humble, check this out. You know, Miami, they started that turnover chain in sports with the little football. They make a play, get an interception or fumble or whatever, and they put on that chain. They call it the turnover chain. Well, mine is the fitness try it chain. So anytime you feel like you can't do a workout, put on the try it chain. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Every time I do a workout, just hit the try it chain, man. It's gonna give you that boost of energy that you need to get the workout done. Just try it. There we go. All right. And then he said, "What's good, brother? I see you still grinding, fam. Keep on grinding. You know it. I'm out here there it is, the number one fan, my man. Let's go. Madison 2 Media. Okay, I think I can learn a few things over here. I sure hope so. I'm gonna teach as much as I possibly can. I try it, you know. I try to encourage as much as I can and give as much information as I possibly can. Obviously, I don't know everything. I don't know every single thing. I'm not perfect, but I do my best. I do my research. And I'm a living situation. What I mean by that, I got kids, wife, work, all these things that can be in my way, but I find a way around it. As you see, my little son right now asking me for something, so let me get this to him. So I find a way to get through things, even when they're hard. No, but we can get some. I can make y'all some. What's wrong, buddy? I'm gonna warm it up for you real quick. Just warming it up. He's like, man, give me them vegan pancakes. Yeah, you gotta let it thaw out. You gotta let it thaw out. I don't know. I can check. You ready? Here you go. My man. Yeah. He's smiling. You want warmer? He said, I need a little warmer than that. So, we heat him up this little vegan pancakes I made this morning. So he can have them. And then I'm gonna get right back to the workout. He's gotta be dad, just like I was speaking on. He gotta take care of the kids. Gotta be dad. When fathership calls, gotta be father. If you don't believe me, ask Humble. He'll tell you I'm always on here doing workouts, and then I gotta stop and attend to the kids here and there. The cool thing, I get to see them through that glass window, so I can always see what they're doing, and I can know at all times what's going on.
These loud noises caused by the expanding and contracting air is called thunder.
Here you go.
If you watch a thunderstorm,
Hey, Kai.
you might notice that
Here you go, son.
usually comes much later than the lightning bolt. That's because light travels almost millions of
Wash my hands real quick. There we go.
This snail that only moves 1 millimeter every second to the fastest jet in the world, which can fly almost 1 kilometer per second. So even if the lightning bolt is really far away, we can see its light almost immediately. But it takes around 5
You got your milk
seconds for
bottle?
the sound to travel 1 mile.
Here, let me get you another milk.
1 kilometer. So if you hear thunder 5 seconds after seeing a lightning strike, is around 1 mile away. Let's count the seconds to see how far away the light
All right.
is. 1, 2, 3.
And we back. But like I was saying, I do as many workouts as I can. If you need information, I'm gonna give as much as I can. Obviously, I'm a dad, as you see. 3 boys I gotta take care of. I got a lot going on, but at the same time, I don't make any excuses. I don't make any kind of, oh well, because of this, I'm not gonna do it. Or because of that, I'm not gonna do it. I always figure out a way to get through it, and just keep on grinding, man. That's all I can do. Just try to be the best father I possibly can, and that's what I try to do. Am I perfect? No, not perfect. But then we got you won't do it unless you want to. There you go. It's all up here. Michael AC07D, you was pointed too far forward. I don't know what you're talking about for the calf raises. Is that what you're speaking on? Or what you talking about on the squat? Talking about on the squat? You were slanted too much forward. I guess, I'm not sure. What you're feeling about only taking, is that taking you trying to say? G high weights for legs is the best. Oh yeah, here we go. It's been a minute. Lightweight, baby. Humble with the tip. I appreciate it, Humble. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Michael AC say, do perfect posture. I tell people all the time, it's not a possibility to do perfect posture because we're not perfect. If somebody on this earth was perfect, but you could say, try to do better posture, yeah. But perfect posture, it doesn't exist because nobody is perfect. But you can do your best. Then we got blessed. Humble XY say, living the real life, no caption stuff here. Dad at work, family life for life. That's what it is. He already know. I'll be doing these workouts. And then sometimes I'm doing the challenges. And on the challenge, I put a time limit, right? So I give myself this time limit. And when I get interruptions with the kids, I don't use that as a way to say, oh, I got to pause the clock. Nuh-uh. I actually keep the clock going. And I say to myself, well, I'll have to make the adjustment. What I use it as lessons and ways to learn lessons to where when you expect things to go the way they go and they don't, doesn't mean it's time for me to stop or give up. It means it's time for me to have to figure out a way around it, maneuver around it, like fight through the trials and you come out on top on the other side. And so fortunately, so far, I've been able to still complete all the workouts in time frame, even with the kids, oh, daddy, I need this, or daddy, I need, or the crying, they got to do this. Now, for something that's just extreme, let's say my youngest son is extreme and he's just crying and nonstop for 30, 40 minutes and the workout is an hour and a half or something, then okay, that's a different story. But as long as it's something that I can take care of within a few minutes and get back to the workout, just take those minutes as a loss, keep on working. That's how I look at it. It makes me work harder. But Humble let you know I do that on these challenges. He's always on here. I'm always pushing myself. So that's one thing you'll see me do. Walter Flores say, hola. Aline. Saying hi back to you. Nate Cali Fitness. Smash that like button, subscribe, community. Let's go. There it is. Thank you, chat, for the supporting this stream and pushing out that positive energy. Facts. Listen to Nate, and don't just listen to Nate. Subscribe to Nate too, and I'm gonna tell you why. Just like I got a lot of energy, and I can't help myself, he's the same way. He's got a lot of energy, and he can't help himself. He loves doing workouts. He loves having energy, and we do this because we love people, not because we're doing it, just because this is, only thing we want to do because somebody said we need to do it, or it doesn't even feel like work to us. It feels like fun, but training at the same time. So we do this because we love it. Hit the subscribe button on my channel if you like this type of content. And if you like this type of content, you might as well hit the subscribe button on Nate's channel because we do the same thing. He got kids, I got kids. We work out We don't make no excuses. Neither one of us. Consistency and discipline. We live by the same morals. So hit his channel, Nate's Cali Fitness. Subscribe to it and let's go. And then we got much love, much respect. Let's go. All right, let's get back to this workout. We're going. We got 195 of these hack squats to go. All right. We're gonna knock them out by.
Bagel.
Huh?
I want my bagel.
I told you, you asked me, did we have what you call it, son? We don't have any.
Make it.
You just want to warm the bread up because we don't have any of the what you call it that you look for. Do you want that? Yeah, we don't have any. Do you want the bagel? I don't know what we got with it. If you want to put that on there, son. You coming out here with me, little man? Just put that in the toaster. Here, let me put that in the toaster for you. Yeah, I'm about to put it in there for you.
And then when I say
When it pops up, when it pops up, come and get me.
like that,
Yeah, when it pops up, come here.
like the other one.
No, when it pops out, come and get me so I can give you the rest. You want a peach or you want some of that pasta? Okay. You're gonna eat. You're gonna do the little hood meal, huh? You gonna go syrup and bagel? Here you go, Kai. Kai. Those vegan pancakes are right there too. You hear me, Rota? Yeah, go ahead. You can eat them. All right. All right. So these kids starting to get hungry. So we're gonna knock this workout out pretty quick. We're gonna knock it out and then we're gonna call it a day because I can see they getting hungry and they getting antsy. Right? All right, here we go. At the hack squat, we already did 5, so we gotta do 195. I'm thinking knock them out by 20s or 25s. We'll see. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo-wee. So we got what, 25 we knocked out? We did 20 and then we did 5 before that. I think I'm gonna just go with the 20s. Cause I ain't gonna lie. That wasn't hard, but I can already tell. After a couple sets of 20s, I'm gonna really feel that one. So, I think we're gonna go with the 20s. I think that's best. All right, there you go, buddy. Roll tie. Get yourself a knife. Butter knife. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with the 20s. We'll try to do them every couple minutes. The good thing is when we start doing them, the more you do it, you start to get a little more consistent and the body starts getting used to that. And we'll see how we do, but we're gonna chop at it, man. One at a time, man, one at a time. What's up, buddy? You giving me your milk? You don't want it? I said, no. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it right here for you so you can drink it if you want it. Okay? He said, okay. All right. So we did that. We got 25. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit another 20, man. That's gonna put us at what, 45? Yeah. Another 20 gonna put us at 45. All right. How many times a week you work out from Norris? If I had to say a number, I'd probably say, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Somewhere between 3 to 5. That would be my guess. I don't know. Different weeks is different amount, but I would say between 3 and 5. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to making sure each week I get some kind of working out in. But I would say if I had to give an average, between 3 and 5, so I guess the number might be 4 times a week. If we did the average on the lows and the highs, because sometimes I might work out 7 days in 1 week, you know, but then sometimes I might work out 2 times. But majority, either 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days. So if I had to pick an average, and I said the median would be 4. All right, let's go. 20 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, watch yourself, Kai. Yeah, watch out. Don't need no accidents. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. That puts it at 45. 255 more. 255 more. Get some more of this water. I was saying earlier, I don't know if you guys missed it or what, or if you heard it, but my next 5 lives have already been scheduled out. So you'll get the messages if you subscribe. That's the good thing about subscribing. If you're looking to see the next live when I'm doing it, it's gonna send you the message if you subscribe. So my next 5 lives are all scheduled out. I have a live tomorrow at 2. Here, Kai. Another live on Friday at 2. Well, this is Eastern time too, Eastern time. Then another live next week on Monday, another live on that Wednesday, and another live that Thursday. Already got them all scheduled out. Thumbnails made, the information on the video. I went ahead and planned them out. I gave the next 2 weeks of workouts. So I'm gonna try to stay ahead, thinking to make it easy for me, because now I do the edited videos. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, I put out that video yesterday. It's called the Calisthenics Show. A lot of guys, if you're into calisthenics, watch this video. It's a pretty good video. I just put it out yesterday on my YouTube channel called Calisthenics Live, literally. So it probably don't got that many views because it's brand new. I don't know how many views it got, but I'm sure it don't got a lot because I just literally just put it out. But if you are into calisthenics, I would advise check that video out. You'll like it. And like I said before, it's an edited video, so it's not alive. So I just literally let the tape run. And I mean, it's probably a good 20, 25 guys out there that are calisthenic pros. And man, I mean, they're out there doing backflips in the air, catching it, doing 360 somersaults, everything, man, and doing pull-ups. I mean, just amazing. I did my thing, but obviously I'm nowhere to like them. You know, I'm doing muscle ups and upside down pulls, stuff like that. I'm a little fish, but I'm doing my work as much as I can. So check that video out. It just came out. It's called Calisthenics Show. And then from last week, I also put out the edited video, and that video is the Spartan workout, the 300. I called it the Spartan workout because you got to do 300 of everything. 300. What do we do? 300 pull-ups, 300 push-ups, 300 squats, and 300 calf raises. So it was 1,200 reps, and we had to do it in 2 hours. Yeah, we had to do it in 2 hours, and you know, we were at the beach doing it, but I taped it, and hopefully you like the workout. But that video's already out. It's called the Spartan 300 workout. Like that one guy on the movie that says, "This is Sparta." So watch it, because you'll like that video. So the Spartan 300 workout video I put out last week, and then the one yesterday I just put out, the Calisthenics Show. Those are the videos that I have that I'm just putting out. Obviously, I got a lot of other edited videos that I did before I kind of started doing these lives. But I want to make sure I'm doing my lives, and I'm also doing my edited videos. So check those videos out. Also, if you're looking for any kind of supplements or anything like that, hey, look into sea moss gel. If you got any, gut health issues, you're trying to fix them, and you're trying to look for something, Mermaid's Garden and sea moss gel. Also, that'll help with your gut health. It'll help with the recovery time. You're feeling sore, you get that. We'll get rid of that. You're gonna get right back to the next workout. And then also, here you go, son. You want to stay in or you want to come out? Because I can't leave that door open. That AC out, little man. That's gonna help with gut health, fast recovery, and also if you have thyroid issue, that sea moss will help with that thyroid issue as well. And it's Mermaid Gardens. Where you can go to, you can look on the website. If you want to, is Mermaid's Garden. Just hit the code VEGANTRON, or make it easy for you. What I advise, go to my Instagram. On the Instagram, it's VEGANTRON_fit. That's VEGANTRON_fit. Click the link tree. It makes it real easy. Hit the link tree. It'll pop up. You'll see it right there in the link tree. Sea moss gel. Click on the sea moss gel. VEGANTRON code. Get your discounts. That way you don't got to pay as much as buying it on the website, because it's a lot cheaper if you go through me. And then get that sea moss gel. It's going to help with that gut issue, that recovery, and if you got thyroid issue. So check that out. And then also, I also have Legion protein that I take. Is a vegan protein. That's if you into the vegan protein and the 2 vegan supplements, ashwagandha, and also I can't even think of the other one. I'm drawing a blank. Start with M. I'll think of it in a minute after I do this set. I'm so thinking about this set. But check those out. And the same thing with that one. Instagram, VEGANTRON_fit. Go to the link tree, click on Legion, get whatever you need, whether it's the protein from Legion, if it's the ashwagandha from Legion, or if you need the sea moss gel, that's Mermaid's. Like I said, that's Mermaid's Garden. So Mermaid's Garden and Legion are the 2 that I take, with the sea moss gel, and then the proteins I take. The protein powder and the ashwagandha, I take that from Legion. So check it out on the link tree. And also, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button or the like button. If you don't think you're gonna watch too much of this, you can also hit the like button. Let's go. $20 more. This is gonna take us to 65. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. What's up, buddy? I said, you need some attention now. He said, Daddy, you've been out here too long. You're probably right. He said, Daddy, you've been out here too long. What is it? What is it, 4:30? Oh, yeah. So, I think what we'll do, I can tell my kids they're getting a little antsy. I'm not going to end it here. But I think I should probably take it in here in a minute. So we're going to go to 100. I think that's fair. Because it's not really a challenge where it's timed or anything like that. And when it's challenging it's time, I don't make no adjustments unless it's some crazy situation. But I can tell every 5 seconds they at the window asking for food. He wants some attention. So it's time for me to go play dad. But we're going to knock out these last 40. Well, 35 actually. To get to 100. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll be back out here. And tomorrow is a challenge. Time challenge. That I got to complete. So be prepared for that tomorrow. And then Friday is a time challenge too. And I'm going to tell you right now, Friday is insane. No, tomorrow is the insane one. Because tomorrow, I'm almost certain I'm doing 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. Do the math and I'll tell you how fast I got to go. So my plan is to do like 10 push-ups, stop for 10 seconds. 10 push-ups, stop for 10 seconds. All the way until I get to 1,000. That's my plan. And then when I get to about 800 or 750 push-ups, I'll be able to time manage it. And then I might be able to like do more than 10, depending on where I'm at time-wise. But I'm gonna try to do 10 push-ups, 10-second rest. It's for a good while. But I definitely got to beat 1 hour. I got to do 1,000 push-ups. So you do the math and you'll see how difficult it is. But that's tomorrow. I'm almost certain that's tomorrow. If not tomorrow, that's Friday. But be prepared because the next 2 days are definitely challenges. Like I said, I got them already scheduled out, so you'll get the notice and you'll see on the thumbnail what it is. All right. Oh, we got some questions here. Let me answer these. Stan Smith say, good money, big dog. Hey, man. I'm out here working, man. I'm trying it. And then we got 300 McLeod's for it. Great work. Keep pushing yourself. That's the key, man. Just keep pushing yourself. You see, I'm out here sweating like crazy. It's hot out here. But I'm doing whatever I got to do. Madison 2 Media, you cutting out meat. That's big. I still eat chicken, but that's okay. I'm still learning. Yeah, I cut out meat 100%, man. I'm all vegan. But I love it. I'll be honest with you. Then Walter Flores, I say, excesos, pues. I think I said it right. I'm not sure. But I do practice Spanish every single day. I don't speak it fluently, but I do understand a lot of it, especially living here. You constantly got to use it. Man, you constantly got to use it. Because the majority of people here speaking Spanish to you. You go to a store or something, they speaking Spanish to you. So I'm learning here. It's very helpful to speak it. So I practice every single day. Trying to hit me with it. You threw it on the ground, huh? You say, attention, Dad. You forgot about me. You supposed to be taking care of your son. Give us a few minutes, son. We're gonna knock out these last little 35, okay? Okay? 5. My man. Bang. Let's go. Wanna shake? Wanna shake? Last 30. Here we go. For the last 35. Boom. My man. Last 35. Here we go. We're gonna hit 20, and then we're gonna do 15. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got 15 more. We'll do these last 15. We'll call it 100. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and take care of these kids. Cause I can tell little man is looking for some love right now. And my other ones, they looking for some food. They like, Daddy, you passed your time. All right, we got 1985. Is that 1985? 322. Health is the real wealth. Man, that is so true. Let me talk about that a little bit. So, like, a lot of people will go make a bunch of money, right? That's their focus, making a bunch of money. A lot of people just focus on being able to relax at home. That's their focus. My focus is health, my family in front of my health, but my health just as close as my family because I need my health good so I can stay doing the things I need to do for them. So health is wealth because throughout your life, if you're taking care of your body, you're gonna spend less money trying to take care of it. If you don't take care of your body, let's say you're making a bunch of money. Steve Jobs said it perfect. He said, take care of your health now while you're young. Don't worry about money because if you're sitting there constantly thinking of money like he did, he wound up having to use all his money trying to keep himself alive. And he still died. So he said it right before he died, health is wealth. That's facts. Take care of your body. Taking care of your body is more important than making more and more money. Now, not saying it's better than making any money because you still need money to support your life, your living and stuff like that. But in general terms, health is more important, and that is your wealth. So remember that. And then we got Old Baby Blue is not your color, bro. Golden Chatter. Where you live, Black Ken? I live in Miami, Florida. Then we got Max AD62. CIAO. Sal. Humble X, he's live on that sunny city. That's right. Live in that sunny city, Miami, Florida, man. That's where we at. You said where? You say baby blue is not your color. That's crazy. Usually I hear the opposite. Well, I know my wife tells me the opposite, but who knows? My wife might not be. I don't know. A lot of people tell me baby blue looks great because I'm dark. Maybe to you it doesn't look great. I don't know, but I like it. So since I like it, I'm a rock. Yeah, I'm a rocket, man. But let's get this last 15 in. Get the last 15 in, And I'm gonna do one last pump because I told everybody I'm gonna do a little quick pump on the before I start the workout, and I'm gonna finish with a pump at the end. That's 275 on the rack. So I started off with it. I think it was like 10 or 11 reps. I can't remember. I didn't really care. I was just kind of doing it to get a pump in. And I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna try it after I finish it. After I finish this last little set, I'm gonna try that one more time. Then we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna be back on here tomorrow, so make sure you're here because I got a very good one planned for you. Tomorrow and the next day. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, don't miss it. If you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button. And always, you can always hit the like button. All right, let's get this last 15 in, man. Get a sip of this water. All right. Last 15, y'all. You gonna hit this? What's up, buddy? All right, let's go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So that's 100. I'm gonna do this little bench press set. And we're gonna call it a day. I'm a man of my word. I said I was gonna do this. So I gotta do it. It's only right. And it won't take long. Because I know my kids are getting lancy. But this is going to be real quick. What's up, buddy? If I haven't told you already, I say it again, because I say it all the time. You can't make an excuse if you don't try. Right? People will say, oh, well, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I'll ask them every time, well, did you at least try it? And they go, no, I didn't try it because of this and that. And I'm like, look, that right there to me is an excuse, because you can always try it. You don't got to be the best at things, and you don't have to do to the number that you want to do, or to do the workout as well as you want to do it. But you at least gotta try it. You gotta try it, man. For now, I'm wearing this chain. This chain, what it does, it lets me know when the workout get hard, things get too difficult, you want to quit, one thing you can do is try it. So always try it. After I finish this, I'll take it inside. I'm gonna take it inside just for a couple minutes. That way I can attend to them. But I'll go through the comments that's on there, and then we'll call it after this. All right? But don't make an excuse. Don't give up. Keep up with consistency, discipline. Always try it. Always try it. All right, let's do this real quick. And we're going to be back on it. Try to go in? Try to go inside? Yeah, I'll open it up for you. There you go. He's like, why, thank you, Daddy. Why, thank you. You're welcome. All right. It's 275. I think I did it either 10 or 11 times. I'm for sure I did it at least 10. I think it was 11, but I don't know. It was either 10 or 11 times. So let's try to do it again. Here we go. We started with it as a warm up to get our blood pumping. Now we're going to use it as a finishing touch. This is what I call when it's not a part of the workout, but you just do it for mental clarity because you just like to push yourself. That's what I like to do. All right, here we go. That was 9. I'll take that one. Because on one of the reps, I messed up. I went way too low. Boy, I brought that thing so low. Messed me up. All right. Let's take it inside. We're going to answer these questions that you got. After that, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to tend to the kids. But always remember, don't ever quit. You can try and fit. Try it. And I mean that. Try it. All right, let's take it inside for a few minutes just to answer the questions. And I'm get to attending to these kids.
Very quickly through small tubes. The
All right.
fluid then goes into one end of a hydraulic cylinder here or here. If you want the piston to come in, you pump the fluid shown in red.
All right. Now I can take the hat off, cool off a bit.
Shown in blue into the other end. When the high-speed fluid from the tube
Hit this light so y'all can see me clearly.
pushes against the piston with much greater force. So by controlling the fluid going into each end of all the cylinders,
Whatever questions y'all got, go ahead and answer. As you see now, I'm inside.
pretty cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and use the glass.
Do you want to hop inside the excavator?
Use the glass for the water.
Okay, let's join Lizzie in the cab and see how she controls all the different parts. Before we get
My little
started,
glass machine, water machine. Not glass machine, I'm sorry. Get it from my glass machine. All right.
Lizzie will push both of the handles forward. To move backward, Lizzie will pull the handles back. To turn the whole excavator, we can make one track go backward and one track go forward, like this.
Hey, appreciate that, Humble. With the lightweight, baby. Thank you for that tip, man. Appreciate that, man. Much love, man. Number one fan right there, man.
Now for the really fun part.
All right.
We can use the other joystick movements to control the big, powerful excavator arm. To move the boom up, we'll pull the right joystick back.
Let's go back to it. What was that? What was that at? I think we did that one. Then Humble, saying hello. That Waterholic. That's right, that Waterholic. You know what it is. Jeffrey H. say, you blood? You mean like gang member? No. All right. As you see, I got blue sweats and blue shoes. I don't wear any, I guess you say gang. I just match colors. I think my last one I had on all red. This one I got on all blue. Sometimes I have them all yellow. Orange. What else? I just match colors. I like to use highlighted colors because I'm so dark. I don't really want to use like blacks. They're too, I'm too dark already to be wearing black. And then my favorite color out of all the colors is white. That's my favorite color. If there's any color I can choose from, and if I had to choose that one color to wear every day, man, let me go and rock that white every single day. That's just my color, my favorite color. And a lot of people tell me all the time, I never met anybody that their favorite color is white. Well, just like I think outside the box, I was even doing it when I was a little kid. All right, then we got Beast Heavy Fitness, say nice, thank you. Then Jeffrey H, say homie, what's up with it, man? We out here working, trying to get it. JW Claw 1 with a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for being on here, man. Thank you for showing support. As Humble, he's always on here showing me support. I hope you guys can be a part of the community that we have. We have a very great community. We're always on here doing lives. And it's just very, very motivating to hear some of the stuff that people have to say. You get to hear people that have listened to some of my training, and they'll come back on the lives and they'll talk about how much it has helped them, where it has helped them, and you just get to see like, man, this stuff really works. The stuff that he's teaching is actually very helpful. And most people, if they teach stuff like this, they want money for it. I need you to pay this, need you to pay this. It's only this many fees that you got to pay for. I'm not doing that. This is only good information. Now, if you want training, like, look, Vegan, I need you to teach me this. I need you to teach me that. Vegan Trying Fit at Outlook.com. I get people on, they'll send me emails, and I go from there. We take it there, and then I start coaching them one-on-one. So if you want that, you can always do that with Vegan Trying Fit at Outlook.com. Other than that, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like this type of content, and hit that like button no matter what. All right, then we got Krista LLCM, say he's cute. Oh, well, thank you. I haven't heard that in a long time. I guess because I'm getting old. Oh, I ain't old, but I'm getting older. Now in my 40s, almost 43. They used to say, oh, he's handsome, or great man. But thank you anyways. Ray, say how to not injure your chest doing bench press. Yeah, you can get injured with any workout, man. You can get injured at any second. Something can happen. I try not to think too much, but then I try not to put myself in dangerous situations too much either. Like, for instance, I could have got another rep in, right? But I said to myself, do I really want to go out there at last rep, or should I just be smart and go ahead and rack it up? You don't have no spotter. So I said, well, I don't have a spotter, so let me go ahead and be smart. And so I just racked it up. Check you at the door. Let's go. Why isn't he in my Tinder? He's cute. Well, I'm not in your Tinder because I'm not even on Tinder. I don't do that stuff. I'm an old school dad. I stick to following the basics, Take care of my kids, take care of my wife, take care of my whole household. I don't get on people who choose not to live their life. But for me, I choose to live that life where family man. That's who I am, family man. All right, Jeffrey H say too old to be in them streets. That's what I'm talking about. I'm probably a little too old to be in them streets, man. My time is up, man. He said, I'm single though. Jeffrey H, old as get dog, walk blood. How to not injure your chest doing bench press. Why are you so tired, Jeffrey? If you was asking me why I was so tired, I actually wasn't tired. I was just thinking like, should I keep going, or should I do like I'm supposed to and take care of my kids? And so I was kind of like thinking in my head, should I keep going with this workout? And I'm like, no, that probably wouldn't be smart. I need to go inside, answer these questions, and get to taking care of the kids, because I have been on here longer than my 2 hours. Usually they're good with just the first 2 hours, sometimes a little bit over. But now I've been on here 3 hours, so like they get a little antsy. I mean, they're kids. If anybody got kids, you understand. And so I just try to make sure I still stay on top of my duties as being a good father to my children, and but also doing what I need to do on my live videos, giving you the guys the tips that you need, doing my workouts that I need to do, and just staying on top of those things, but trying to be balanced. Being a father, doing what's right, and being a trainer and doing what's right. Then we got not every color represents something. Say natty star, yes, I am natural. I get that a lot. People ask that a lot. I don't know why. I'm not really big, but this kind of fit tone. I try to say tone, but I get that a lot. So, but yes, I am natty. Humble got the shades on. You know how it is. You slow and simple. Hey, I'm real simple, man. Detroit. Say with the eyes closed. Oh no. Here you go. Jeffrey. Oh, somebody's not happy. Good man. Share wisdom. That's what I'm trying to do. Just share wisdom. You grow as a person as you're younger, you get older, you grow. And I've grown to the point now that that's the way I think. I think the right way to do it is to be a good head, teach your kids stuff, teach your Cairo, and be a good husband. That's what I try to do. I'm gonna say he's a married man with kids. That's facts. Facts. So that's all on the questions. But I appreciate you guys being on here today. We did a great one. Tomorrow and the day after, we got 2 great challenges that are timed. So make sure you don't miss them. They both start at 2:00. If you can make it, great. I usually don't start the workout right away, but you know, I will start the workout. If I start the video, I started at 2:00, and just in case I don't push it back, because sometimes I got to push it back depending on the baby sleep and stuff like that. But usually I'll start the workout, do a little bit of talking, and then when I get into the workout, I hit the clock, and I'm going. Now I'll try to answer questions as I'm doing it, but I try to stay on it. So be on here tomorrow, be on here Friday. Got some good challenges that I'm going to do. And don't forget, Vegan Fit. Try it. All right? Y'all be good. Enjoy your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.